up? Doing alright. We're about to play some slop. We played this one a while ago. I was probably very tired when I played it, but yeah.
Time to get up, sleepyhead!
I didn't know Timmy had different heads.
Just another day or two.
You have to get up, Timmy! We have to prepare! Timmy, we're leaving for our, seminar weekend.
Duty calls!
Why is
We
the audio
certainly
so
won't be having
compressed?
any fun this weekend.
Mom and Dad are away this weekend. That means something important. Oh no!
Yeah, I agree. This game is comfort slop.
My brain is numb with horror. You two go stall her while I think of something.
No can do, Timmy. You know we can't be seen by anyone but you.
And the rules, see?
Rules! This is no time for rules. I wish we wouldn't have to follow those stupid rules.
You got it.
Maybe next time.
I'm betting this isn't good news.
I'm betting this is really great news, but I'm not betting much.
It says here that your wish broke the rules so
Yeah,
badly
Shadow
that
Showdown's
the
actually
next
good.
person
This
to
one's
touch them
fucking
will steal the wish
whatever.
power of the fairies stupid enough to grant such a silly wish.
No, we got the classics on fucking demand. Got a whole shelf of them.
Okay, twerp. Here's how it's gonna be. I'm in charge and you're nothing. Got it? I wish Vicky
Is
didn't
the audio
have that
too
book.
quiet?
Why
I
you were
imagine it's
chilling
probably
bed
too
asleep,
quiet. I
wouldn't
could
have to
like
deal
turn
with
it
you
up,
and
but
your
that's
freaky, disgusting habits.
it's also very compressed, but like, you know.
We're in trouble. Now we're in trouble in Timmy's dreams. Now we're spinning around in trouble in Timmy's dreams. Whee!
This is serious business. It's only a matter of time before someone finds out what happens and we end up in fairy court.
Yay!
I'll
We
do
get to
it.
see the judge serve up hot, creamy justice for some unsuspecting creep, Unsuspecting creep. Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Silence, puny fairy!
Wow,
Yeah.
I thought that coming.
Jorgen von Strangle, the most feared fairy drill instructor this side of the galaxy of really
Third Bloom, thanks for the
unpleasant
20
fairy drill
months.
instructor.
Yeah, this is
Don't worry.
Xbox, yeah.
I'll talk us out of it.
Order! Order! The case of the fairies versus Cosmo and Wanda is in session. All rise, Cosmo and Wanda, you have been accused of losing your copy of the rules. How do you plead?
I'll plead backwards.
Silence! Any plea other than guilty will be met by loud shouting and a terrifying display of my muscle tone.
I think he means it.
Jorgen von Strangle, you may begin the persecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. I call to the stand little Timmy Turner. Timmy, did your fairy godparents lose their copy of the rules?
Yeah, but
He says yes!
The court finds the accused guilty and sentences them to 49 and a half hours of impunity service to recover the missing copy of the rules or lose their fairy license forever.
What was the first choice again?
Hand in your wands. And your backup wands. Now, tiny fairies, you can take these training wands and get out of my sight!
49 and a half hours? We'll never complete the impunity service in that time, not without our
Yeah.
real wands.
not with that attitude. Come on, guys. We can do this.
And I can do this. Ta-da!
It's going to be a long 49 and a half hours. These training wands stink. Timmy, if we're to recover all of the pages on the rules, we really need your help.
What do I have to do?
Pretty much everything. But don't worry, we can help teach you the basics.
You can use the left thumbstick to move around and the right thumbstick to look around. Just remember, if you get stuck, or you're not certain, or you see something interesting, talk to us and we'll be there with some advice.
Talk to us lots. Besides useful advice, we can give you all sorts of fashion tips.
Try it now. Well done.
You're so cool.
Let's move to the next part of the training, hon.
But talk to us again first.
If the universe is giving you a bad point of view,
It can be mean like that.
you can adjust your view.
Yeah, it's been alright. I've been busy. I have a couple of videos I'm working on as of late. I'm gonna try to get one of them out tomorrow.
Use the jump button. You can jump twice to do a double jump, punk.
It's twice as much fun and only 2/3 the calories.
Yeah, I don't know, like some of these games just have really bad Xbox ports. Movies actually one of them. Movies got some weird like compressed textures on Xbox for some reason. Like BFBB has the full quality textures, but for some reason that game just doesn't.
When we have a hunt like in video games.
That's about the size.
Do we want to listen to the dialogue? I like the show, so I'm down to listen to the dialogue. It's pretty funny.
Push this button.
Yeah, he's got a weak jump.
Sneak past the alien. Don't wake him.
Yay! You did it! Oops! I guess green aliens can hear me.
You better get onto that plant and escape, honey.
Swap.
We're almost finished. Oh, but this surface looks awfully slippery.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Unless you fall off.
I was gonna make well, I am making a video on it, and since I started working on it, that happened, so I gotta cover that now, too.
Those pointy things look familiar.
They're wish stars, hon. Remember?
So if I get them, I can make a wish?
Sure thing, Timmy.
But first you need 5
Nah, Fairly
stars.
Odd
Then
Parents
you
Fall
have
Off
to stand
was
on a
like
special wishing circle. Is that
instant.
right?
You do remember Cosmo. I always said you're not just a pretty face.
I'm also
A lot of people
pretty
still
body.
like SpongeBob. A lot of people still like the current SpongeBob. It's just not what we grew up with, but yeah. Fairly Odd Parents just got canceled. You know?
Is 1 star the same as 5 stars?
No, hon. He needs 4 more.
Yeah, so
More than
this is
you
before you were
there
allowed to
2
dive
stars
after
ago.
them, so you just kind of have to chase them. It sucks.
Just 1 more.
Whoa! A crimson chin card! They're super rare.
I prefer the medium rare.
Yeah, a lot of people are not into Butch Hartman. He's a controversial dude, but you know, I still really enjoyed this show growing up. Yeah, it is what it is.
So what happens now that I have 5 stars?
You can make a wish, and in return for a job well done, we get a page of the rules.
It's twice the fun of regular wishing.
And when we get all the pages back, they'll restore our full fairy wishing powers.
No, no. This show was great. Season 1 of this show is actually really, really good. No, that's cap. Season 1 of this show is like just as good as SpongeBob, honestly.
So what happens now that I have 5 stars?
You can make a wish. We can't do really big wishes, but we will be able to help.
I like helping, and I like extra helping.
What should I wish now?
You can
I mean,
undo
fair
Mickey's
enough,
wish
like,
for starters.
Whether that matters is up to
Wish her in a week.
the eye of the beholder, but like, you know, at the end of the day. Oh, there's a different Xbox here.
Gee, hon, I'm not sure we've got time to read comic books.
I'm not sure I'm able to read comic books.
Aw, but I haven't read the latest
The
issue
dog.
yet. Maybe I could get some ideas from the Crimson Chin. Who are you
Sparky?
talking to, lame brain? You're talking to your dumb comics? Wow, you're lamer than I thought. And I thought you were pretty lame. Hey, I'm a kid. I'm supposed to have an imagination. I wish I could spoil your childhood fun. I wish the Crimson Chin became completely useless. And I wish you were trapped in his world so you could see just how pathetic comic books really are.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good.
Oh no! Vicky's wish is already coming true! The Crimson Chin is useless in this issue!
Luckily, the second half of her wish hasn't worked. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
Where have the Chin's powers gone?
I thought about doing Jimmy Neutron
Let's
tonight,
explore.
but I
We
felt
should
like this is a
probably
better
stick our noses
choice.
where they don't belong.
And maybe find some stars to power up a wish, just in case.
Yeah, the timing isn't that great on the voice lines,
Chin
yeah.
senses indicate trouble at the bank.
Maybe we should prepare for a wish, hon.
5 stars make a wish, and wishes make for heroes.
Oh yeah, Negatron PC would be like.
It's making
I mean,
its
I'd have to get that on a VM. I don't want to put that on my actual work PC. I was thinking about doing the Big Sky one, the Revenge of the Flying Dutchman adjacent.
Shines like a star.
2 wish stars, or 1 binary star.
This game just has like nice colors and shit, you know, like it looks solid with the
Pointy. It might
Xbox's
scratch
like
the paintwork
palette.
of these fine vehicles.
You need to find 2 more stars, sweetie.
A lot of Xbox ports age really well. We're just playing. I mean, like, we'll play as long as people are like cool with it. Till I get bored, till the chat gets bored.
Don't give away the chin secret.
A lot of like
identity,
bite-sized
Captain Cosmo.
pieces of these games, you know.
We're in a pillar fight. Why is it so?
The streams are gonna be like pretty, you know, laid back until the subathon. I'm kind of just like, you know, streaming whatever until then. There are 3 weeks until that subathon starts, and I got a couple of videos I'm working on.
That's good.
2 videos and 2 trailers, so there's a lot that I'm working on off stream. So for now, we're kind of just like hanging out and playing games. Shadow Showdown is definitely better than this game, for sure. For sure a better game
Maybe
than this
the
game.
gardener can help.
I mean, it literally just improves on everything that this game started, you know.
Make a wish.
August 1st? I think so. I'm not sure yet. There's a chance it might be August 7th, but we'll see.
Tremendous strength has raided the first bank of Cincinnati.
Tremendous strength. Could this villain have the chin strength?
I guess it had to go somewhere.
Yeah, this is playing on the OG
We
Xbox.
have to chase the villain, Cleft, but we'll need to make a wish first.
It's Clefty.
Yeah, the cell shading's not bad. It's fine. I like the art style in this game. Makes me wish that the next game had an Xbox port.
We've got a super strong villain making a getaway with the contents of Cincinnati Bank. I need to pursue him.
Yeah, I was curious about this game growing up too. I never got to play it though.
Pursue. I gotcha, Clef. Let's activate your Clefcopter.
Are you sure about this? It doesn't look very safe.
We heroes give up ours. So that others
Double
can
money.
Well, thanks to
I
you
gave
too.
a fish stick to a hungry kitten once. Am I a hero?
Ah!
Think of a catchphrase before he gets away.
103 months.
away! This copter's so cool. I can move left and right in the air.
Cleft, don't move. We're full of hideous stink gas.
I'm gonna try to cut the ropes with my copter balloon. The balloon will just float away.
If you hit a balloon, catching Country Boy will get easier. The apprehendometer will rise.
But if you miss, the apprehendometer will fall.
And when the meter reaches the top, we win. Got it!
I missed what happened because the audio is so compressed.
My mama warned me there'd be days like this.
What's up?
My mama warned me there'd be days.
Yeah, there's no set games. You can request stuff. We're just kind of like doing whatever. I have like a vague idea of what we want to do. We're kind of just doing whatever. I think we have to avoid these, I imagine. Okay, you just die automatically. Okay, cool. I got stun lock there. I thought maybe I had to push that, but yeah, we're gonna play Call of Duty tomorrow. Weekends are usually just like multiplayer games. During the week we play single player games. If the game audio is too loud, by the way, just let me know, because I feel like it might be getting too loud now. Lower a little bit.
Hey, Gas.
It's a bit loud. That might be too quiet now.
Yeah, it would have worked too if it had worked for that.
I mean, like the audio balancing in this game is just terrible. So we might be like raising and lowering it a lot.
When Vicky wished his powers away, they had to go somewhere.
And that somewhere was a group of low-grade criminals out to make good for themselves.
Yeah, I was thinking about popping the Spider-Man 2 to like start off the Spider-Man stuff so we can play those games. Just trying to get like a little like taste of everything for now, you know. Next Icebreaker with 225. Stream streak. I do have Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not sure if the disc works though.
News. The chin is strong again. Oh, ouch. I wish I hadn't seen that.
Well, that's one villain defeated.
Ah, nice work, Clef. Now what?
We're going to need more wish power.
There must be more wish stars around here somewhere. Let's search around.
Don't let it reach the cashiers.
I don't think it's trying to, hon.
Ultimate Spider-Man is short. Or Spider-Man 2. Like we played Spider-Man. I speedran that game for a little bit. When I was testing out being variety speedrunner. In 2019, I was thinking about branching off into variety speedrunning, like not taking records seriously anymore.
You have 2 wish stars.
And I just did not
or
find it
one
very,
binary star.
you know, engaging.
Is there trouble at City?
It seems likely.
I enjoy, like,
Usually is.
making things
Now ask
and,
for a wish.
like,
Preparation is the
hardcore
first rule
competing.
of
If I'm not
doing
doing
good.
one, I'm doing the other, you know? I don't really see a situation where I'm variety speedrunning.
You need to find
I could see a situation where I'm running a game for fun, just to, like, entertain my audience and get them to run the game, like, for the purpose of getting more people into the game, you know? But just, like, doing a bunch of games, like, for variety as a speedrun, I can't really see myself doing that, you know? Either I'm going hard, like, there's always gotta be some purpose, you know? It's never just, like, content.
Got 5 stars. I can make a wish.
For now. I'm becoming more and more content-pilled as the years go by. Okay, so those are just the saves. It's like Monsters, Inc.
My cleft is tingling. I sense that something is wrong.
Yeah, where's the mayor?
Bad
Oh, yeah,
news,
that
Captain
game? Yeah, I
Cosmo.
played that when I was
The
2 years
mayor
old.
has been kidnapped.
Shift Hay.
Only a
Yo,
hugely
thanks for
charismatic
4
person
months,
could dissuade such
Big
a
Cork.
dedicated man from his work.
Not Spatula Woman. Can she have the Crimson Chin's charisma? And if so, can she be stopped?
I'll bet she left through that open window.
Arm yourself with a wish before you investigate.
Never fear. Cleft is here.
Xbox copy of Ultimate Spider-Man. That's what I have. I'm not sure if mine works, though. Maybe it's gotta be, like, resurfaced or something.
Let's see what's in my utility cleft.
Oh, there's your chinarang. What about the chinarang?
Good call, Captain Cosmo. Let's do it.
Attack to hurl your chinarang. It'll knock evildoers into next week.
But not literally.
Right to the window. Spatula Woman's trail leads from there.
Don't forget your catchphrase.
Oh, yeah, cleft. Washes whiter.
Yeah, I heard they're not
than
putting the
white.
DLC with it. That's fucking bullshit. Like, it's a full-price game, isn't it? It's 16 years
One way
old,
Spatula Woman could go,
and they're
Cap.
still not fucking giving you DLC?
Let's go.
No, this is my second time playing. My first time playing, it was in the middle of a subathon. I was very tired. Yeah, what up? $20, but $10 for a season pass. That's not that bad, but like, come on, man. The game is 16 years old.
Foreman Boss Skateboard numbered Blue Wizard limited edition chin card.
Is that good?
Yeah, like, it's, yeah, no, exactly. It's like, but still, you know, it's like, not as bad as I thought, but still.
That's the big button.
An emergency stop button. It'll stop those menacing winds.
Is it legitimately like a good port?
No, only one will stop.
Like higher quality textures and like it's legitimately a legit port, like not emulation.
I never thought kitchen utensils could be so fearsome.
Seems good enough, right? But it is fucking Activision, yeah. It's not upscaled at all. It runs at 720p. Dude, I'll just keep playing it on my fucking Xbox, on my Xbox One even. Works fine for me.
Hey, nice spatula.
I'll be playing it on my Xbox One tomorrow, actually.
Another huge button.
Press it,
The lack of crossplay, like, I would have to get a PS5 to play with Jared anyway.
to go.
I guess we all have PS4s, but like, yeah.
I like it super better than a bean.
Jared would have to get it on PS4 and PS5, I think. Theater is where you can like replay games, right?
How much is that victim paying you, wrongdoer?
Or is it her job? The last emergency stop button.
Yeah, no crossplay with your own fucking console too. Isn't that crazy?
That's it. You shut down the bakery.
Like not even like between PlayStation consoles.
Time for a heroic rescue.
It's not just nostalgia. Those like Black Ops 1 and 2 are both legitimately great games. They are like better than any of the Call of Duties that have came out since, right?
If you like a burger.
Oh shit.
The jig is up.
Oh, flesh.
Justice we'll see.
I haven't tried attacking.
Think, Clef, of how great a team we could be. Eat spatula!
Man, I wasn't paying attention.
I'll flatten you.
To Chinarang.
Right, Clef, the mayor must be saved. Think, Clef, of how great a team we could be.
Ah. Yeah, this game is weird.
When I'm done, they'll have to scoop you up. I'll flatten you.
So I was thinking about this earlier today, because now movie any percent can be beaten in like 4 minutes. You can beat movie, battle, truth or square, and creature from the Krusty Krab in less time than it takes to beat Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Like significantly less, like half an hour shorter. Like you might even be able to squeeze in another SpongeBob game or something in there, you know? It's like, battle is like a 25-minute game now. Movie's like 4 minutes. Truth or Square is like 15 or something, I don't remember. Creature's like 10. And Dutchman's a 90-minute game, because that game is just not like, yeah. Yeah, the Heavy Iron games are fucking cooked at this point, exactly, yeah.
Eat spatula! Think, Clef, of how great a team we could be. I'll
PS2 BFB was fucking crazy. Because, like, no matter how hard we try, we could not break that game. And then it fucking broke. Like, I really thought that game was never gonna break like that, and then it did. No, her health's going down. You guys don't see it? There you go.
But how? Why?
Crying never pays. In the kitchen or anywhere else.
I hate that the Chin's powers are being misused by such vulgar villains.
I blame Vicky. This is all her fault. Oh, thank you, Boy Chin Wonder. All of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't know about credits warping
This
BFB.
is my reward, Mayor. And now,
Like, this might be it, you know?
charisma to the Crimson Chin.
Any percent's fucking dead. You know, the Xbox route is the preferred route to run. Yeah, I think that's enough of an end game for a game that legendary, you know? There will always be more minutes in all the categories, though.
With the Crimson Chin's
Yeah, but that's
fully
movie,
restored,
though, not,
Cincinnati once again
not
celebrates its most
battle.
popular hero.
Movie already had credits warped.
That poor, poor man.
Yeah, exactly. They did the same thing for movie, like, different developer. Like, this Blitz Games did this, but,
That's because you got
yeah, it's clearly just, like,
Timmy.
compressed
Otherwise
audio
you
for
should be in the
GameCube, and they just let it,
testing
they just
stand
let it
and
ride
almost
for
anything else.
Xbox.
Let's find more wish stars. There's one
Like,
more
movie
minute
on
to boil.
Xbox has compressed GameCube textures for some reason. Who knows why?
Timmy's the best there is at what he does.
For some reason, BFPB Xbox actually does have high quality textures and audio.
What a revolt!
But a lot of other ports, like for Xbox, are just
You have
lazy.
2
You know?
wish stars, or 1 binary star.
This is a good workout.
Yeah, it's a shame we never got a port for Shadow Showdown.
Maybe I should find...
Stop, or we chase. You need to find 2 more stars, sweet.
Yeah, so I mean, it's probably obvious to a lot of people watching this, but these developers actually did Creature from the Krusty Krab when they were done with the Fairly Odd Parents
These guys
games.
should disguise themselves with glasses.
So the Starfish Man art style, the comic book level in that game is like directly taken from their experience making this and the game that came after it.
This is a good workout.
It's like not even Starfish Man is a unique art style. They also did Atlantis, yeah. The gameplay loop is a lot better in the next Fairly game, though.
Got 5 stars. I can make a wish.
Bishma, thanks for the 62 months. He walks through the door and the game saves or something.
The overtaxed police have been humiliated by a mysterious
Thanks for watching,
long-legged
Dom.
villain.
Gilded arches. I've seen him in the Crimson Chin comic book. He's evil, but rhythmically gifted.
His tremendous speed. It must be the Crimson Chins.
We'll need a wish to keep pace with this disco deviant.
Evildoers, beware!
Yeah, I'm tired. It's weird streaming at the end of my day as opposed to the start.
It's a platinum foil embossed gatefold numbered Blue Lizard limited edition chin card.
I mean, it's a good break before doing a subathon, right? Like, thanks, man. Yeah, like, I've been thinking so much more lately, especially, like, I don't know what I would have fucking done if I were still trying to, like, speedrun competitively leading up to the subathon. I would never have fucking, like, there's no way this shit would have happened in August. I'm already concerned I'm not going to be able to make it to begin with, you know? Like, there's no way that I would have been able to make that shit. It all happened. Like, I was thinking about announcing retirement after the subathon, but doing it before just made a lot more sense. Especially given all the events unfolding at the time. Just, you know, smarter. Way smarter to do it then. Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna, like, force out a sub 40, and, I was feeling good about it. Like, I was really feeling good about getting it, but then my hands started hurting again. Yeah, figured, you know, let somebody else do it, because somebody else can do it now, you know. It is what it is. How does this compare to Shadow Showdown? Shadow Showdown is a much better game. Where do I go? I got all the wish stars. Bonking? By walking up to a wall? It's weird. Yeah, Shadow Showdown was GameCube and PS2. That's a game that's beaten in 6 minutes, actually. Oh. That's really weird, okay. I've actually been having an urge to replay The Simpsons Hit and Run, even though we just replayed it.
No match for my legs, perhaps you wonder.
We need a wish that will help you over the rooftops.
And that can deal with those villainous goons.
Ever resourceful. I, Clef, the boy
I've been wanting to play Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I know that if I stream it, even casually, like, it's just gonna be all comments like,
Sidekick.
everybody thinks they're the first person to make the joke, I thought you retired, you know? Like, I don't want people to fucking ruin my playthrough, making retirement jokes when I'm playing my favorite game. That's the only thing, man, is like, I'm not gonna be able to play the game in peace even if I'm just playing it for fun.
To shoot your grapple at.
Swing from roof to roof like a flying squirrel. Whee!
Where is the flying squirrel anyhow? Is it her day off?
Look! You can see Cincinnati's famous donut museum from here. These guys are rough.
I blame it on the boogie.
Now the Crimson Chin is powerless. Villainy
It is
will
true,
rule
I can just play
Cincinnati.
Rehydrated. I can play mods as well, like BF and DMX, I can do that.
You cannot prevail against the power of disco.
This rooftop's become a towering disco inferno.
They're armed with vinyl records.
They're like CDs, but you have to turn them over.
Yeah, the grappling is a little weird. I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm pretty sure I came this way though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Nothing can stop me. I'm faster than a speeding chin.
Careful, getting hit would be a tragedy. Anything like that,
Go, my evil followers.
I haven't heard of it.
These guys certainly have some moves.
I wonder if they take requests.
Like getting out of our way.
You hum it, I'll sing it.
Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to go that way, does it? Oh, you can look up. Okay, there you go.
Stay back, foolish heroes, or face the consequences. Now the Crimson Chin is powerless. Villainy will rule Cincinnati.
I guess Disco will never die.
Cincinnati.
These guys are rough.
I blame it on the boogie.
This
Yeah.
rooftop's become a towering disco inferno.
Yeah, it's not great.
You cannot prevail against the power.
It's truly not great.
They're armed with vinyl records.
They're like CDs, but you have to turn them over.
Nothing can stop me. I'm faster than a speeding chin. Go, my evil followers.
Careful, getting hit would be a tragedy. Anything like that,
Your cleft is no match for my...
The Nega Chin!
These guys certainly have
Man.
some moves.
That clip lives rent free in my head.
Now the Crimson Chin is powerless. Villainy will rule Cincinnati. You cannot prevail against the power of disco.
I wonder if they take requests.
Like getting out of our way.
You hum it, I'll sing it. I guess Disco will never die. These guys are rough.
I blame it
I'm
on
going
the
in a
boogie.
loop. It may look like it's the same thing, but it's not, I promise.
Quick, Clef! Grapple the helicopter!
You'll have to reel it in. Pull back.
Mater, my name's not...
Better be careful. Must lay out the pressure of the tension.
It's from the shout. It's from the shout.
We're probably disturbing the sleep of countless pigeons.
Your evil-doing days are over, Gilded Arches.
Drat! I didn't count on the skill of the boy Chin Wonder.
These powers shouldn't be in the hands of villains.
It's all Vicky's fault. We should arrest her.
Yeah, that's the level, I suppose. Crimson Chin
The Crimson
Reddit
Chin
mod.
speed is safely back where it belongs. Or maybe not so safely. So, Chin, may I call you Chin?
You certainly may, Anchorman, but don't talk to me as we stand here on this historic day, fair Cincinnati safe once more, and its dedicated protector, me, once more restored to his shining peak of chinhood. We have but one brave sidekick to thank. Congratulations, Cleft, faithful boy Chin Wonder. Thanks to your heroic efforts, these fine people are safe once more.
Wow!
Cleft, how did you do it? Why did you do it? What did you do?
Well, you see, my babysitter stole the Chin superpowers because my godparents lost their magic powers. So then I came into the comic book to try and help, and also find pages of the rules. And, I'm sorry. I must have taken a blow to my head during the fighting. What I mean
Hey,
is,
Lois.
with one mighty leap, our hero was free.
The
Guys,
bronze
There you are,
kneecap.
Cleft.
being Cleft is fun. But I feel like being ordinary, mild-mannered Timmy Turner for a while. Can you fix it?
Sure thing,
The
hon.
show is actually very funny. It's a very funny show from when it was first airing. The Nega Chin.
Oh, boy! That'll be the camp bus!
This is so cool. Did you pack everything?
Yep, and I've got all my merit badges.
Chris
Let's hope I can earn a
Kirkpatrick
few
says that he
more.
gets more requests
Wait, what's happening?
to sign
Where are you
people's
going,
autographs
Jimmy?
as Chip
We're going
Skylark than he
camping with
does
the Squirrely
himself
Scouts.
But what about our
as like the
missing wish
member of
powers? If we don't
NSYNC.
find the rules,
Like, he's more
Jordan Von
recognized as
Scrabble
Chip
will make
Skylark
sure we'll never be fairy
at this
godparents
point.
again.
Wanda, I have to go to camp. Even though we're in trouble right now, I'm just a kid and I have to do what people
Chip.
say. Timmy Turner, get on this bus right now!
You don't seem too unhappy.
The fact that
about it.
I didn't even know it was him until like 6
But that
years
doesn't mean I don't
ago.
want to help you and Cosmo.
Loader
When
was
were
obsessed
you
with
two going
Chip
to tell me
Skylark.
about this trip?
Squirrely Scouts is a boy thing, Wanda.
We
You
just
know,
shoehorned it
we're
into the
boys.
history videos.
So,
Yeah, it's compressed audio, unfortunately.
Hey, Squirt!
They just like kind of ported the GameCube version, I guess, and didn't fix the audio.
I don't think humiliation's in the cards. There's no way that you dumb squirrely scouts are going to earn more merit badges than my cream puffs this time. Who knows? I just want to have fun. See you later, Vicky. Oh, that irritating little rat.
Yeah, it's not like
No way that
BFBB where they
Squirrely
actually
Scouts are
like
better than cream puffs.
had the full quality textures and
Cream
audio.
puffs
Now
are
it's
under
like
my
a
control.
lot of these Xbox ports are just like half-assed, unfortunately.
Uh-oh! I don't like the sound of that.
Oh yeah, my finger's fine. Just a little popped blood vessel from fucking shredding. Different finger than the one I fucked up speedrunning though. I'm just fucking old, dude.
I better warn Timmy.
You know?
Cosmo, wake up!
It's like the same thing with speedrunning. Like I know it's not a good time to do it, like in any capacity. Like even Guitar Hero might not even be a great choice, but
What are you doing?
it's hitting different parts of my fingers than I was hitting the speedrunning. So I think it's like
Tutu,
it's no worse a
Tutu,
time to play
tomorrow,
Guitar
Wanda.
Hero, you know?
The squirrely scouts
It's
have been
fine.
kidnapped.
What?
There are some games I probably
Not all.
avoid.
Vicky's made another wish.
Even like Call of Duty, like aiming down sights, I kind of feel it a little bit,
But
but
it's likely to be diabolical.
it's
Oh,
fine.
well, that's okay.
No, it's not, Cosmo.
We're not doing like anything crazy,
I
like
wonder
no
if
cruise
Vicky's
boosting or
wish has
anything
anything to do
like
with
that.
the
Like
kidnapping of the
UCVs.
Squirrely Scouts.
We better check
Yeah,
this
but
out.
like the amount of
Thanks for the help,
like
sugar, but
25,000
this is bad
hours
work.
of speedrunning though.
Scout, it is my
Like
duty to
I've
rescue
used my
any of
hands a
fellow
lot
scouts
more than the average
captured by
30-year-old.
small
You know what I
girls.
mean?
Paragraph 23A of the handbook.
It is what it is.
And I will prevail. I have my squirrely stealth skills, my
It is what it is,
and a
man.
pocket knife with 32 handy implements, some of which have no apparent use.
Been playing games like that since I was like, fuck man, I don't know, like 17 years old, 16 years old. Like going for high scores and
I
stuff.
thought you weren't helping.
I'm not gonna let Timmy get
17 or
hurt.
18 sounds more
We'll buy those
accurate.
4 stars together.
All things considered, I started late when it comes to like competing in things, but yeah. You know, we got enough time. Wait, really? Wait, Blitz games? No, really?
What happened? happened?
It was,
Blitz games
it was
did
horrible.
Glover? I don't think they
came
did,
out of the
did they?
darkness while we slept. Oh, it's a good thing we sleep in our uniforms.
Slow down, Scotty. Who? Who are they?
Why, the cream puffs, of course. We would have fought, but they came
Wow.
so quickly, so silently.
Like
We didn't
N64
stand a
Glover, like the
chance.
shit one
The
that's
cream
like
puffs?
fucking
The
dysfunctional.
cream puffs have kidnapped the Squirrely Scouts? But why?
I don't know.
Wow.
Thanks for rescuing me, man.
Oh, name
I just wish I
change.
could do more to
Interesting.
help.
Vicky is camp counselor for the cream puffs.
Huh, well there you
I
go.
wonder
You
if
learn
she
something
has
new every
something to
day.
do with this. Or is it
I really
something to do with
enjoy
that
these
wish you made?
You'll have to avoid
these
the cream puff
facts.
patrols if you want to get much further.
These facts about these
Use
games.
all your squirrely skills, man. Use the terrain for cover, keep out of their line of sight, and anticipate their patrol routes. It's gonna be tough.
Thanks, Scotty. You stay
No,
here.
we tried to
You've
play
done your
Glover,
part.
but
I'll fight for you next.
the card didn't
for all
work.
the Squirrely Scouts.
I think I have a
Stay out
new
of
one
sight.
though.
Keep to the shadows and defeat this
I
cream
think I have
puff
a
terror.
Scouts copy.
Honor.
Yeah, but like you gotta play on the OG console, you know.
They're girl versions of us Squirrely Scouts.
Yeah, but not nearly as tough and brave and stuff, huh?
So how come they managed to kidnap all the Squirrely Scouts?
I better not get spotted. There may be more around. I don't want to get captured too.
Hide behind stuff and don't run in front of her.
And watch her patrol route. Let's
Yeah,
go.
what up? We're breaking the rules today.
Looks like there's a Squirrely Scout trapped in there.
Rescue time. I'll take it easy. Use my stealth.
Uh-oh. Poof.
You, down on your knees and cross your ankles.
These cream puffs must have been trained in evil by Vicky herself.
Oh.
They got you too?
I was asleep, Timmy. It was horrible.
Any idea why the cream puffs are doing this?
Yeah, we
bud?
played Bratz
Not
actually
like
for
them.
some fucking
Not like
reason.
them
We
at
played
all.
Bratz
I
on
heard
stream, yeah.
something, Timmy. I heard
That
one
was
of
an
the
interesting
cream puffs
time.
talking. Something about
Interesting chapter in the
badness.
Shift
Oh,
catalog.
and a name. Vicky.
Vicky! I knew it. Vicky's evil, bud. Pure evil. But I guess I gotta face her.
Yeah, which one was it? I don't remember which one it was. Yeah. Something that our kids will not be playing.
You are under arrest. State your name, rank, and number.
Don't say a word, Timmy.
No, they're not. The one that we played was actually like bratty. That shit was like truly bratty.
Star
You,
wants
like-
to play hide and seek.
You like get like boys in your fucking phone and go shopping.
We've got 2 stars. What does that mean?
I wouldn't want my 8 or 9-year-old female daughter playing that shit. Just give them like Animal Crossing and like cute things. Not that. Swap. Swap.
Chuck!
Timmy, you can't stay here. It's dangerous.
I know. There are cream puff patrols everywhere. I wonder what's gotten into them.
Their counselor, Vicky. She's insane, Timmy. She's using the cream puffs as her private army.
You stay here, Chuck. I'm gonna find some way to defeat Vicky. She's my babysitter, so in a weird way, she's my responsibility.
The prevailing theory is that it's just the GameCube audio ported over. They didn't take the time to actually like update it. Basically, the Bratz games teach you how to be a brat. And I already got one brat to take care of. I don't need another one.
That star's a spelunker.
You've got 2 more stars to find. You're doing great. Not bad. For a
No, I
boy.
just think that the GameCube,
Crimson chin colors.
like a
all the
lot of
way up
those
here?
games have terrible
Guess I'm
audio
just
quality. The
lucky.
ports
Not
do.
just lucky. You're pretty fortunate, too. He spotted us. Charge!
Gonna cry?
Only 1 more star to
Look at
find.
little Goblin
Of
Jr.
course, I may not
Gonna
feel
cry?
like doing wishes.
starts leading you into danger, don't be seen.
Oh boy.
I got 5 stars. I can make a wish.
Yay. Re-ruled. Re-braked.
Wow, it's River
We need
Rapids,
Scooby-Doo
named
redoed.
after the first pioneer to cross it.
We should actually play that. We should play Night of 100 Frights next.
How
What do
am
you
I gonna
think?
get across?
A wish, I guess. But we need Wanda for that, and she's still mad at me.
I'm mad at both of you. How could you go to camp without me?
We're sorry, Wanda.
Luckily, Vicky's wish has allowed us to continue our quest for pages of the rules while we're here. Otherwise, I'd be really mad. You don't want to see that.
I've seen it. It's horrible.
So, you'll help me wish?
Sure, Timmy. We need those pages.
And you're not mad at me anymore?
That would be a little too much to wish for, Cosmo dear.
That's what I thought.
Have to cross River Rapids.
Well, a lot of ideas
I
come
missed
to
that
mind.
era.
Mind
Just
you,
everybody
not
was
to
just
my
quoting
We
him.
can cut some of those trees down. We
Look
can
at
make
little
natural
Goblin Jr.
bridges.
I thought of that.
Gonna
Kind of.
cry?
Timmy, we're waiting.
What? Oh, I have to wish. Something to make tree bridges with, please.
Wait, I feel all funny. What am I?
I combined 2 powerful tree cutters into the ultimate tree felling device, a beaver chainsaw.
A chain beaver. That's weird, but handy. Thanks, Wanda.
Oh, don't thank me. I'm just doing the cutting.
Stand by the tree and use Cosmo to cut it down, Timmy.
Any advice for me?
Shoot before you swallow.
That was very loud. Very compressed. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. We did all that shit. That was at the end of the
Don't fall in the river.
well, like right after Far From Home, whatever it's called. No Way Home. Yeah, it was after that
Keep it up,
release.
Timmy. We'll find those
That's
4
how
guys
long ago this
together.
was, by the way. The GDQ run that we did. We were just quoting Tobey Maguire throughout the whole fucking run. How'd that get in there? With the ballroom clip.
That tree looks like it'd make a good tree.
Ooh, doesn't look very tasty,
Literally just
though.
quoting him the whole run. Aged perfectly. In the Sandy fight.
River Rapids way
She's
too
got
fast
you
to
for
swim,
3 minutes.
So don't fall in.
3 minutes of playtime.
Why did it have to run up?
We've got 2 stars. What does that mean?
Yo, sup? Yeah, we could do Night of 100 Frights next, maybe. Now, tomorrow is a community game night. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we tend to just play multiplayer games.
Hey, Marvin. Red
But
Team
if we
here.
stream on Monday, we can maybe do that. Or maybe a
You got
SpongeBob
any
game.
intel on the rocks? Anything you know
Maybe
about
we'll
the
start with a
Greenhouse could be
SpongeBob
useful.
game on the weekends and go into Call of Duty. I think that tomorrow we're going to be starting with Call of Duty, though. We'll be starting with it.
Counselor says without thinking, and she rules them with an iron hand.
Sounds freaky, Marv. But iron hands rust, and I'm just a scout to get them wet. You are under arrest. State your name, rank, and number.
Don't say a word, Timmy.
The cops aren't your friends. Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way, because I saved somebody in there. You are so true.
Crimson chin card, all the way out here? I guess I'm just lucky.
Not just lucky, you're pretty fortunate, too.
A Creo card? Based on Shift Stream? I like the art style in this game, but that's really all I gotta say for it.
The star's trying to hide in that cave.
You've got 2 more stars to find. You're doing great. Not bad for a boy. Oh,
You get used to the audio quality after you played it for a little bit.
Power can make people unstable.
And Vicky's already unstable.
Yeah, the art style is aged perfectly. I normally wouldn't say that about cel-shaded stuff, but it's solid. I think it's just like the borders and the edges. Like the Family Guy game doesn't look as good as this for some reason.
More bridge work. It's really fun.
Oh, I'm gonna need some bridge work after this.
I love the beaver chainsaw joke.
Careful on the log, hon. It may be slippery. Don't fall, sweetie. Only one more star to find.
Everybody knows this fact at this
I may
point,
not feel like doing
but in
dishes.
case you didn't know, the voice actor who plays Timmy's dad is the same voice actor that plays Timmy's, you know, Cosmo, like, right? Like Cosmo the fairy, his fairy godfather. And the same is true of Timmy's mom and Wanda. They're the same. But in the live action, they like,
Free bridges and roads must be crossed
there's like a
with
live
care.
action, like, Cosmo and Wanda, and they're like voiced by different people in the same movie. It's just weird. Like they reprise their roles when they're CGI fairies, but like in
Joe, any
like
news on
in
the pups
real
and
life
Vicky?
when they're like,
It's out of control.
you know,
She's trying to force us scouts to admit that
They're
cream
different, which
puffs
is
are better
weird.
than we are.
Ugh, I thought it might be something like that.
Also,
You
Drake
better
Bell.
get back to Camp Squirrely, so
Does anybody know that exists? The live action Drake Bell Fairly Odd Parents movie where Drake Bell plays Timmy Turner.
You, down on your knees and cross your ankles.
These cream puffs must have been trained in evil by Vicky herself.
Tara Strong. Yeah, I think that she was Timmy Turner after the first one died. I don't remember her name, sadly. She was really famous though. She did a lot of characters, like cartoon characters.
Wanda, how angry are you with me right now? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Maybe 7,
Yeah,
dear.
Mary Kay
Oh.
Bergman.
How
Yeah,
about
she
a
was very
musical scale?
famous.
E sharp.
So that, yeah, and Tara Strong was the one that did, you know, the main series. Yeah, she was Wendy Testaberger, right? I'm pretty sure she was
My
Wendy.
stars, I can make a wish.
I'm like fairly certain that she was Wendy before, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, same voice as OG Timmy, yeah.
Crimson chin card, all the way out here?
Oh, I didn't know she played
Just
Cartman's
Not
mom as
just
well. I
lucky,
didn't,
you're
actually
pretty
didn't know that.
fortunate too.
I mean, like whenever I rewatch South Park, I never touch the first few seasons, so that's probably why. It's just been so long. I'm just not a big fan of the first 3 seasons of that show personally. But like seasons 4 through 18, I can just watch the shit out of that. It's like the most consistent cartoon of all time.
Now won't work on their home turf.
We need a plan.
The South Park
gotta get
reign
close
of
to Vicky
dominance
to foil
for
her
like
insane
over a
plan.
decade.
A wish would probably be in order.
Family Guy had a very short run of being good, like 2 seasons. Simpsons had a very impressive run, all things considered. Especially for the time, right? Like,
Get into Camp Cream Puff.
most of these cartoons are all based off of The Simpsons in some way or another.
I don't think so, Cosmo.
And the 8-season run of The Simpsons is just really solid
Good
too.
idea, Timmy. We'll make a cream puff out of you yet.
Admittedly, I have not seen every single fucking episode,
Ignore
right?
him, Timmy. We girls will stick
But-
together.
Yeah, like whenever I do watch The Simpsons, it's always going to be within those 8 seasons.
This is such a bad idea.
Yeah, like back in 2022 when we streamed this, I was actually like kind of nervous about this whole joke, you know, because it was a very touchy subject in 2022. I think people are much more like, you know, chill about this shit now, but I was worried that people were going to be making some fucking edgy jokes back then. Definitely more edgy at the time. Oh, because we're a girl, we can just walk past.
Who are you? I'm one of you. Samantha. Do you know a Samantha? Don't think so. Is that a French name?
Yeah, people would have freaked out about people. Like, anybody saying something like that, people would freak the fuck out 4 years ago. People are a lot more laid back now than they were.
Come in, Samantha, ma'am.
Yeah, I played Monsters Inc. on PS2. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty bad. Shrek 2 was mid, though. Everybody says that Shrek 2 was the truth, but it actually was just mid. We played that. I could see how it'd be fun if you were playing with friends, though. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. We're looking for like a... Oh, this is like something.
Aha! I captured Squirrely Scout!
Who are you?
I'm Samantha, because I'm a girl.
The Fent House.
I'm here to rescue you.
Why?
What a good question. I'm rebelling against the unfair dictatorship of Vicky, the evil one.
Dictator.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, I guess so. Are you trying to stop her plans to prove that cream puffs are better than Squirrely Scouts?
That's about the
Yeah,
right
Samantha was actually in the
you
show.
Need the secret dance steps.
That is some kind of shit somebody would say, like, oh, they're just like, they're forcing it into games. Like, yeah.
Possibly get stranger?
Common
All the
Twitter
cream puffs
talking
knew
point.
The secret dance steps needed to enter the tent of their overlady, Vicky.
No.
What, the game or the movie?
Inner circle and all that.
The first Shrek is goated as a movie. As a game? No, yeah, that shit was fucking... You guys are gonna force me to play that at some point, I know. That was the worst game I've ever played in my life.
I'll check with the other scouts to learn the whole dance.
Fent Shrek.
I'm a rebellious cream puff looking for the secret dance steps in exchange for your freedom. How about it?
I've got a step. Watch closely.
Impressive. You're a slick mover.
I'm gonna get out of here.
No, not even Shrek Treasure
Weird
Hunt.
Cream puff girl.
We're talking about something worse. Worse than the treasure hunt.
Hi. I'm trying to foil the evil plans of
Not as
Vicky,
bad as the
and I
freak
need
down.
steps for a secret dance code. Maybe you have one?
Shrek
I
1
guess
game
I
was
do.
high-end
Here
graphics for
goes.
some reason? Nah,
Isn't even
bro.
beginning to make sense.
Really?
Well, I hope things work out.
Was
Thanks
it?
for the rescue.
That game was like... I mean, like, I was saving it for the subathon.
Rebellion. Evil Vicky.
Because it's just so infamous, you know?
Step.
Pardon?
I'm rescuing you. Give me your part of the secret dance.
Ugh, dancing's so girly. But okay.
Thanks. Run and don't look back.
I played that game, unfortunately. I played it to completion, and I did not enjoy it. I was actually crashing out by the end.
Hi there. Are you ready to dance the secret dance of identification? As ready as I'll ever be, but no cameras.
Okay, hon. You have to dance to prove you're a cream puff.
You wanted to be a cream puff. Now here's where you start paying with sweat.
Do the best you can. Follow the dance steps you learned.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're very good.
I didn't know you could dance.
You go, girl.
This is very crusty, I can barely see.
Keep it up. They believe you.
Is that
I'm getting
what
X and...
chicken?
I'm getting them mixed up because the Nintendo controllers. Yeah, I don't know anything about femboy hypnosis. You want to explain to the class what that means?
Ah, the magic wore off. I was just getting used
She's
to it.
aware of all these
Look at all
fucking,
these
like,
marriage badges. There must be billions.
niche
Maybe
things.
not, hun, but there sure are lots.
That's
They're
all I'll
packed
say.
with wish power. Oh, it's a shame we can't suck some of it off with a bendy straw.
Vicky must have wished for them. But why?
I heard her wish. Let me think. What did she wish for?
There's no way that Squirrely Scouts are better than Cream Puffs. Especially when the Cream Puffs are under my control. I just wish I had the badges to prove it. That's it. These badges are the source of Vicky's
Oh, is that
power.
actually
She only has control of the Cream Puffs.
That's
because
really
of these
interesting.
weight-charged merit badges.
She obviously doesn't know that the
You think the
value of
first
a merit
Shrek game
badge
was actually
lies in
developed
the
for the
fun
Chris
of
Farley
learning
version that
skills
was scrapped
rather
in
than
favor of Mike
showing off to
Myers?
others.
Wow.
I never
We
actually
there'd be
thought
a
about
moral to
that.
this
That's
madness.
actually a very
The more
interesting
badges
point.
Vicky has, the more power she has. How can we break the wish?
I hear something. Oh no, it's Vicky.
Why is this community so passionate about shit license games?
My badges. My beautiful badges. No.
Like, you guys have so many, like, I mean, like, I have a lot of fucking obscure knowledge about these random games.
Maybe I better run away now. Oh no, she's gonna catch me.
Think positive. She might catch you, but tomorrow's not a school day.
Just keep running. Don't forget to avoid or jump over stuff.
Crash Bandicoot. Timmy Bandicoot.
It's another
I think
frisky
a
one.
big part of the watchability for these games is the color palette. Like it's just really, it's very difficult to make a game watchable on stream if the color palette's not good. Huge part of it. I think that's why Sunshine is still a very watchable game. Like Battle is a very watchable game. You know. Even this game, which is like mid, like it's still very watchable, you know. I keep getting stuck on shit. Dang, dude. This is rough. I think we're good this time.
It's another frisky one.
The movement is just so rough.
Final straw. I'm gonna make your life misery, Timmy Turner.
This,
Oh, no.
nah, this is a pretty
Doesn't
mid
look
game.
good.
Honestly, like, I could see
Huh?
kids
We're
enjoying
sick
it
of you
just because, like,
bullying
the art
people,
style
Vicky.
is very
Yeah,
similar
we
to the
don't know
show.
why we let you push us
But
around.
the second
It's
Fairly's
over
game is a
now.
lot better as a game,
How
that's for
dare
sure.
you? But I proved once and for all that girls are better than boys. Isn't that what you wanted? You just proved that you're a greedy bully. Now leave, or you'll answer to us. You'll pay. You'll pay.
What I would have given for a
I'm
Chip
sorry, I
Skylark
didn't mean
level in
one.
one of these
That's
games,
okay,
dude.
hun. It's not exactly an unfamiliar experience, but at least we helped Timmy find more pages of the rules.
Yeah. The main thing is that we keep on being Timmy's very
Yeah,
good
they
nerd.
have trailers.
And
They
I
were like
think
sister
we
games, I
learned
think. They
something
came out at the
today.
same
Yeah,
time.
I learned that Timmy looks funny as a girl, and that it's really hard to get marshmallow out of your hair.
I learned that girls and boys are...
And that wood tastes woody, and 3 new uses for Jell-O, and how to build a raft out of underwear, and how to tell which direction to go in from the color of the dirt, and how to put out a campfire using only wet socks, and that burnt wet socks are really uncomfortable, and...
Cosmo made that show very fucking funny. Cosmo really, like, it's like Sheen and Fairly Odd, or Jimmy Turner, you know, Jimbo. The Neutron style. Next time, why don't you get yourself a board that can handle
Maybe I
Neutron
should ask
style?
Matt. It's been and threes.
Yeah, later, Nick.
Hey, some privacy, please. Shut it, Shrimp. It's my job to persecute you. And ow! Ah! There's a spider in the bath. And I guess you're scared of spiders, right? I suppose you like spiders. I guess you yucky things stick together. Don't worry. I'll rescue the spider and pop it out the window. It'll come back. This bath is so filthy.
You guys hear
and
the
it's
sounds of the
fresh
sewing
evil.
machine.
I can't even look at it without getting
The personal
sick.
sweatshop.
It so needs cleaning.
Yes.
I wish there was some way you could scrub every little nook and tiny itsy-bitsy cranny. I want it spotless. Are you done with that spider yet, Jimmy Turner, you creep? Come back here and clean this bath! What has she done to me?
Cosmo! Timmy needs help!
I feel so helpless. What kind of fairy godparent can't even answer a wish?
Snap out of it! We may be able to wring enough power from our wands for one little wish!
And the one thing I remember about this level is the clip of Butch Hartman, like,
All right, Timmy,
crashing
you're
out
there.
at somebody
Oh,
in his
thank
chat when he
goodness.
streamed the
Honey, you
game.
saved Timmy.
That suit should help in this deadly environment!
Whoa, this armor's pretty cool. I bet it has all sorts of
Well,
excellent
he
gadgets
said
and
something
weapons.
like,
Well, yes, if you like
you-
cleaning.
you can't have an opinion on a TV show because you never made one.
What life-saving
It's like,
thing,
alright.
guys?
Well, it's a long way back. We better
Interesting.
get started. And keep your eyes open for wish stars. We're gonna need them. I had always wondered what was down the drain. Now I wish I hadn't.
He sure is. Yo, thanks.
Leafbot's channel B is super useful now to watch playthroughs I missed. Also, hey Shift.
Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, which you might not be aware because they don't get a lot of views, the live section of my YouTube channel has all these VODs watchable. By the way, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to have highlight reels commissioned for all of this shit. So, what I think y'all should do, and I would encourage you to, if you want to make your own highlight reels and monetize them, you know,
All right,
That suit should
I think we're going into a golden era of shift content. So if you want to make your own clips and upload them, you don't even have to, like, just clips in general. If you have a funny clip you want to upload, just upload it. That's probably the best way to do it. And then, like, eventually the algo will pick up on your uploads and your clips and your, like, you know, compilations, and we'll have highlight reels without, you know, having to wait like 2 months for them, you know. Oh shit, we went the wrong way. Yeah, I saw that Unbones got it. I'm gonna have to, yeah, cover that in this video I'm working on.
Star's nervous. Approach with caution.
We've only got 2 stars, but they're very sparkly.
Ew. What are those piles made from, and do we have to step
Yeah,
on
movie is
Made
fucking
of
cooked,
grime.
man.
And yes, we will be leaping across them.
I wonder what grime
Almost
is.
as broken as
Grape and lime,
Rehydrated at this
maybe?
point. Almost as broken. Not quite, but almost. The least broken game, ironically, is the fucking Dutchman, dude. Like, we still haven't gotten... There's gotta be some big break waiting in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Like, somebody's gonna fucking break that game at some point. When is the Titans race? Not today, right? Saturday morning? Is there gonna be commentary about the, this trick? Because I don't know how the tricks work. I'm probably not gonna be online Saturday morning, but,
Slippery and wobbly.
Take your time.
we could watch it in the evening. Maybe.
I thought that I was
This fucking Saturday morning cartoon slot, they still fucking do that shit, yo. Like,
Yes, if they help me jump
that
further.
was the same thing they did to me 10 years ago when I was in GDQ. They're like, oh, we gotta be safe with SpongeBob and have it in the fucking morning.
Wish stars yet.
We'd better
It's
go
like-
back and find more then.
And then guess what happened, right? We went on GDQ with 90,000 people, and we finished with 180,000. And then Mario Galaxy was right after us, and they went down. They went down viewership after our run ended, man. So, but they're still on like, you know, like SpongeBob is a risk, but you know, whatever, man. When we do our own events, SpongeBob will be front and center with all the other good games that we play. I don't know what it is with SpongeBob. People just don't want to accept that SpongeBob is a good run. Now, the Patrick Star game, it's never too late, man. Battle for Bikini Bottom had its renaissance 13 years after it came out, you know? Never say never. It's a good game. If you guys do stuff with Patrick Star, I'll cover it on my channel. Like, I'll cover the developments of that game. Maybe some people will get into it. I never had time to, like, focus on these, like, scripts and stuff and, like, promoting other games and shit because I was always just so focused on improving the world record. But now that I don't have to do that anymore, you know, I can just do that. So if you guys start using, like, magnets in Patrick Star, I'd love to make a little short video to make people aware of the run. Just have the tutorial ready and I'll point people to it. Maybe we can get some more runners for that game too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's so much that we can do now that we have like a... Like, think of this stream as like the central hub, right? I'm working on videos to promote the runs you guys are doing. This is our central hub where we can like play games together and like watch other licensed games and shit. You know, maybe we can make other people aware of certain licensed games that they haven't ran yet. Like Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies, like that's the exact kind of thing I would have made a video on last year when 4 was pushing that run and you found like 10 minutes of strats or something. Like, these games have strats waiting to be found and world records waiting to be gotten. Like, so many of these games just don't get played at all, so we're just like ensuring they're seen and played, if that makes sense, or we're keeping them alive. Yeah, we did all those, yeah. Like the mainline Nicktoons games, we played all of them many times. We can play them again. We could do like Nicktoons Unite or Volcano Island one of these streams, maybe next week.
I don't have 5 wish stars yet.
Thanks, still no.
Back and find more, then.
Have you ever thought of speedrunning? I'll consider it at some point. Looks like hell to do. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever do that. These stars are getting harder to find. Yeah, I wonder what a run of this game looks like. It is kind of crazy that, like, the injury that finally got me was, like, right on my fucking finger where I cruise boost, so... It's like, you have to play a different game now, like... You know? Brutal. Fucking brutal, dude. But, you know, there was no scenario where I was gonna be speedrunning the game half-assed, you know what I mean? Like, either I'm gonna retire on my own terms, or I'm gonna go down in flames. You know? Yeah, go back to purple trees. But what I've been doing is, like, I'm gonna be taking pictures of it, like, on a monthly or, like, bi-monthly basis and, like, track my progress to see if it's healing. Like, 3 months of doing pause storage was enough to heal my thumb, but my finger was still fucked up, so... I don't know, man. Maybe it's possible my finger was, you know... more fucked up than my thumb, which I thought it was the other way around. I'm open to the possibility of it healing, but yeah. I wouldn't say it's very likely. Yeah, 4:07 is not record. Unbones got it. Unbones got it under 4 minutes earlier today. I interviewed Reds, the runner who got it earlier today, and he explained how it works. So, I'm making a video about that. Yeah, it's a video interview. Well, no video, just audio. Oh, I see now. Okay. Yeah, I did an interview earlier today. Pretty good interview. He explained how everything works. Yeah, no, of course, I'm letting my fingers heal for sure. I mean, I may be really good at speedrunning, but I'm also really good at making videos and really good at streaming. So like, there are a lot of things I can do, and I've wanted to do for a long time that don't involve speedrunning, let's be honest. Oh, you're supposed to hit them. Okay. You're supposed to do that, yeah. I thought it was like a hazard. Yeah, the jumping is just so weird. Movie is just complete slop, dude.
That'll teach me to sort my collection in the back.
I still think it's crazy that we ever got pause storage in BFBB. There's no telling if pause storage never happened, whether I'd still be playing at this point, but I can say it was detrimental to my motivation to play any percent Xbox. Like, it was detrimental, and plus the hands on top of that, like, you know, it is what it is. It's made me reconsider a lot of things about speedrunning and, like, what I'm putting my time into and shit. You know, like, closing off an era as opposed to, like, coping and pretending like something doesn't exist feels a lot better to me.
You'll be able to walk across automatically. You just have to worry about which direction you're walking in. How cool is that?
I know you guys try.
Oh, I just had a Discord call with him.
But I won't.
Just, capture desktop audio. What I wish for if I had fairy godparents. It's like I had one wish. Well, like the power creep in this show is fucked up, right? Like, it's actually very similar to Jimmy Neutron, where like he has to make a wish that like it's not so big that it makes the show unwatchable, but it also like teaches him a lesson, right? Like it teaches him like important lessons. Kind of like your parents are supposed to teach you, I guess. This is 68 months bump.
Movie.
I'd wish for movie. I would wish for a very successful 10-year celebration subathon. I missed a star. Okay. That was rough. That was fucking rough.
This bridge isn't safe. It's all slippery and wobbly.
Take your time, sweetie.
Oh, we're really far back. Oh shit, that's not
I
good.
thought that I was as disgusted as I could get. But
Yay! Big old blast of stinky gas. My favorite.
Well, I guess if they help me jump further.
Yeah, I would wish for a very successful 10-year celebration. I mean, like, I like, obviously no pressure on me or the viewers, but I really feel like it's like, oh, I'm so stupid. I really do feel like that subathon is going to be like make or break for like the future of me streaming. Like, it's gonna really decide how much I want to lean into streaming versus content creation in the future. You know, like either way, we'll find a way to stick around the community, but I think that subathon is gonna really determine like how much I really want to be spending streaming as opposed to making videos.
That'll teach me to sort my collection in the back.
I don't see myself ever leaving the internet though. I'm too good at it. You know what I mean?
I don't have squish stars yet.
We'd better go
Dang,
back
dude,
and
we really got
find
knocked
more,
far
then.
back. Should have saved the game. Like, is the one on the ring still here? Yeah, the jumping is just really weird. How good is this game? Mid. Tis a mid game. I like the color palette though. That I can say. It's got a nice color palette. .5 is a little high. Yeah, it is up here, man. Wow, I got knocked so far back.
Ah, isn't this romantic?
I love you, hun. But please shut up.
It's fine, yeah. It's okay. I mean, like, if you like the show, it's serviceable. But the game that came after it is a much better game for sure. The game that came after is actually a very solid platformer, like good gameplay. Not as nice looking though.
I love this part.
Well,
I guess I want to walk.
Which one's Dr. Plum?
be one of the
Guys.
Well, it's the
You'll be able to walk across.
I know you guys.
Wow. What's the subscriber song? Yeah, so that was a, wow, really? That was a, something that one of my viewers, community members, so forth, composed many years ago. I made documentaries on speedrunning Battle for Bikini Bottom, and we couldn't use the, you know, the song that they use in SpongeBob for the superheroes. So I had him compose a rock cover of it. So that's what we used for my.
better get that star now, sweetie.
Before this wind wears off.
My sub alerts is like a little clip of
Oh,
that.
look, it failed. Ah, shocking.
And soon there will be new documentaries. That's fucking rough.
Remember, the secret to effective cleaning is to
The
concentrate
camera is
on one
alright.
job
I
at a
really
time.
just want to like look in one direction here.
Maybe we got one star, but we still have to find 4 more.
Why can't I grab this sledge though?
Places.
Hey,
Come on,
Christmas
Timmy
for
Turner.
House.
My god, this is what I mean, is like it's a really jank game.
This is why you should wash your hands.
We're
The
socially
camera's just fucking
conscious.
jerking around. I can't even like aim. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Wait, I could have just done that? Oh, bro. Shadow Showdown is a 6-minute speedrun. Yeah, that's I'm totally down to just like make videos covering random licensed games that are just getting things found in them. New records. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to cover. The thing is, man, like, movie is just diet battle as far as movement and shit goes. Like, if you're the best at Battle for Bikini Bottom, you're going to be the best at moving if you just play the game. That's just how it is, you know? Like, I never had interest in running movie. I always felt it was very low-hanging. But yeah. Like, he's just gonna stomp the game. Whatever category he runs in that game, he's just gonna get record as soon as he touches it, you know? That's just how it is, because Battle is a much harder game than that game is. That's how it goes. Let's see if I restart the checkpoint. Yeah, we actually did, we did a marathon where we played most of the games, yeah. What the fuck? I don't understand, like, is this not, like... I'm a little confused here. Which way am I supposed to go? This way? I don't understand. Do I not have the wish star anymore? I suppose this is where I'm supposed to go.
I had always wondered what was down the drain. Now I wish I hadn't.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I think this is actually right, yeah.
Oh, please, please don't fall.
That's... okay.
We've only got 2 stars, but they're very sparkly.
But yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before Star has every record, like all the SpongeBob games. Seems like that's kind of what he's going for, right? I think he's just trying to get every, like, any % record for SpongeBob. Maybe he'll even do Truth or Square, who knows?
I had always wondered what was down the drain. Now I wish I hadn't.
Yeah, it's not gonna let me go here. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, I was actually having this conversation with Reds earlier, and I like Suigi. Like, we actually have different opinions on this. Obviously, like, none of this is, like, to detract, you know, Suigi's skill, and, like, he definitely is the best player to ever play the game. Like, he's proven that at this point. Like, over and over again, right? But there is also the possibility, like, could he have done this 5 out of 5 in an era when the game was more competitive, right? When more people were playing? I don't know. It is an interesting prospect, though. Like, the fact that, like, Battle for Bikini Bottom is just no more active and no more competitive than Movie at this point. You actually can have somebody now, like, during the Cole era, where you can just have multiple SpongeBob game records at the same time. Now, in my opinion, though, like, the reason why there wasn't a 5 out of 5 in Mario 64 is because back in the day, it was, like, almost, like, frowned upon to take 16 stars seriously. Like, I think that, like, if Punkation and Cheese wanted to get it, they could have, but they just didn't, right? Also, I have to say as well, like, a 5 out of 5 with the optimization the game is at when Suigi got it is, like, far more impressive than a hypothetical 5 out of 5 from 2019 or 2018 or whatever, right? So, ultimately, like, I will say, like, BFB is its own community and its own game. Like, if I wanted to get any of the movie records in my time speedrunning, I easily could have done it. But, yeah, it's just, like, it's just different now. Like, we might be seeing an era where, like, the SpongeBob runners kind of run multiple games as opposed to just, like, BFBB being the king, or maybe BFBB gets really big again and the opposite happens where it just takes off again and the other games are left behind like they were back in the day. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see what happens. Me personally, as long as I have things to talk about, I don't really mind. But I would like to see BFPB get as big as it was back in the day, that's for sure. I'm definitely biased, but yeah. At this point, like, my audience likes hearing about movie, they like hearing about BFPB, so... It's no skin off of my back. Yeah, people are starting to play Battle again, but it's still very, very dead compared to where it was even like a few years ago. Yeah, and that's crazy though. Like, I mean, like, nobody ever thought that Shift would have his time beaten in that run, even if it was by 2 seconds, right? Like everybody thought that record was buried. So, I'm sure that there will not, like, the thing is, like, Suiji's like 21, right? How many more years does he have? 29 is an anomaly for front-running a game, right? Like, will Suiji still be front-running that game when he's 29 years old? At some point, someone will have to come around, right? But yeah, for right now, it's like, you know, he's young. I think he's streaming full-time. His only competition is other full-time streamers. And most of the full-time streamers aren't speedrunning full-time because, you know, they've moved on to bigger things. Like, Simply's not going to destroy his audience fucking grinding Mario 64 for forever, right? That's just not what people want to watch these days, is grinding. They want to watch content about the grind.
You have to jump upwards.
And I wish for...
Super jumpy power. Ta-da! See what I mean?
They did this so much better in the next game. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, it's an era when, it feels like, you know, like the technology is allowing these games to be pushed a lot further. Yeah, I remember back when like people were doing Mario 64 records on a Hori pad, right? Hori pad is just not even viable anymore. Like, if you play on a Hori pad, I remember the same thing happened to Cheese, right? He had to, when Cheese came back to Mario, he had to relearn the game on a new control pad because, like, Hori pad is just not good enough anymore. So if I ever wanted to come back, if I ever could come back someday, like, I'm gonna have to learn on these new controllers they're all using now as well. It is what it is, right? Different game, different era. It's like Armada used to have to go through hundreds of controllers to find one that was good enough to win the Smash Summit. Now you just fucking get a fob and you're good to go, you know? Yeah, that's why you gotta always respect the OGs, man. I think that even still, all things considered, Suiji is the GOAT of that game, though. I think that's very fair to say at this point. Like, he's proven himself over and over again, and especially when like the former record holders can see that you're the GOAT. Like, that's when you know, like, you've earned it, you know?
Put it on my wand!
I mean, like, how long did it take for people to start calling me the GOAT of BFBB, right? It feels like it took fucking 6 years for people to even start saying I'm the GOAT. Which is crazy, like, how long it takes for people to actually, like, come around to something that big, you know? Like, in my opinion, I proved myself when I got sub 50. I think that it was definitive after I got sub 50 that I was the GOAT of that game, but it still took a few more years after that for people to be like, you know, I guess, like, at least calling me that, but then again, you know, I always felt like they weren't just saying that I was the GOAT of the game at that point, you know what I mean? Like, it felt like it was something bigger after that 43 run. You know, there's nothing up here. I fucking thought there would be something up here, but there's nothing up here. And I'm dead. Or not. Well, this would give me the power to climb. Yeah, I mean, once you retire, you can only go down from there, though. Like, once you're done, you're done. So, you gotta be very happy with what you've done to stop, if you care about that kind of a conversation. You gotta leave something behind that you know would be almost impossible, if not impossible, to top. if you're really that confident. Unfortunately, in my case, I had to stop, but, you know, at the same time, I also felt that way for a while, like, for the past 4 years, that if I stopped at any point, I'd be very happy and comfortable, knowing that I'll probably always be the GOAT. It'd be very hard to top that, so, you know, I'm happy with it personally. I know I was always going to want to do more, but, you know, it is what it is. Had to stop. Yeah, I mean, like, there are always going to be haters for everything that's popular, right? I came all the way up here twice, and there's nothing here. Anybody got the cheat codes? What's the plan for today? I guess this. I guess taking a stroll in the fucking toilet. It's a leap of faith? Oh, you're right. Wow, it's off the screen. Okay. This is gonna be so annoying. I'm not even really sure what gives you that kind of a jump, dude. I mean, I don't think that any normal person wouldn't have depression going through the shit that I went through, man. But it's over now. Like, the sacrifice wasn't in vain. Carried the cross for the last 4 years and came out on the other side. My game's still alive. It's going to be alive for the foreseeable future, at least. Everything turned out great. It turned out so great that all the fucking haters are coping and trying to spin it against me. That's how you know that we won, when there's nothing they could say. They want me to be mad so badly that somebody beat my world record. Oh no. It's like, you know, that's like normal. Like most games, people lose records all the time. Like, the only difference is that I can't keep playing, you know? Like, I would love to be able to keep playing the game and beat that record and continue improving my record, but it's just not happening. Like, I'm just fucking old, dude. Like, maybe someday it lines up and I'm able to play again, but as of right now, this is so random. Is it dynamic? I mean, I guess you should be able to make it. I don't even think it's dynamic, man. I think it's just fucking stupid. Yeah, I heard about that. I was working on a video, so I got some stuff that I gotta catch up on. Yeah, no, it's even lower than I thought it was. Wow. Okay, there we go. That worked.
It's making a break for it. Change it.
Yeah, it's like, it's really stupid that people just refuse to see the full picture. It's like,
We've only got 2 stars, but
I don't even understand how you can even make a narrative that, like, I stopped playing because my world record was beaten, and, like, purposefully, like, adjust the timeline to make me look as bad as possible. It's like, literally, I've been fading out for the last fucking year already. Like, I've been genuinely looking for a way out for a longer time than that. But it's gotten to the point where even if I could force myself to play mentally, I physically can't do it anymore. You know? Like, as much as I'd love to, I just can't. It's not a smart thing to do. Like I said, as of today, I took a picture of my finger, and, like, I'm gonna, every couple of months I'll probably just take a picture to see, like, if it's changing or improving or getting worse. I don't know. As of right now, it's literally caving in, and there's, like, a callus, like, in the hole of the cave-in where my finger is caving in, so that's not good. We should not be playing games when that, like to that level of octane when something like that's happening, so it is what it is. And I was willing to push myself to the bitter end, to just give the 39 because I promised I would before pause storage happened. I was willing to push myself to that point and then just never play games again after that. But, like, I just, like, why? Like is that what people really fucking want at this point? It was obvious by the viewership as well that people didn't even care about me getting 39 anyway, so, like, why just, like, push myself to the point where I can't play games anymore and be a martyr for a dead cause? Like, it's just stupid. Like, the only thing that would be bigger, the only thing that could ever surpass pause storage being found at this point was somebody beating my run. And so that's what you got, and like, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Someday people will understand.
Hype
you know?
for next month, man.
Someday people will understand that it was the right decision. Thanks, Carr, for the 53 months, man. There's nothing like, it's out of my hands. Like, it was out of my hands as soon as pause storage was found. You know? Those first runs that we did with pause storage were very hype. Having to do SBA 1 Tiki 2 times in the same run with those awful controls. It was genuinely an insane run when it was first figured out. Unfortunately, people are going to remember the slop as being the slop, where, you know, SBA was routed out and we were just doing the same spatulas over and over again, but it was a cool run when it first started, and, like, it was perfectly valid. Like, it was a different game. Like, 39 was definitely not as tough as it was before then, obviously. But we kept pushing it all the way down to a 32 even before we removed SBA from the run. Like, we pushed it really as far as we could reasonably go with it. It was all the same as everything. And then, like, plus I was actually able to enjoy playing again because I wasn't hurting myself playing, you know? Like, being able to experience the game not hurting myself, even for just, like, a few weeks, was, like, genuinely eye-opening for me. Because, like, 1, I was having fun playing the game. 2, there was no cruise boosting involved. Like, I actually thought about running movie at the time because I was still having fun playing, even without cruise boosting. I was, like, questioning, like, you know, like, what is it really about at this point? Like, was cruise boosting always the reason why I played the game? Like, is that really what made me want to play? What made me enjoy it? Do I just love the game? Am I just nostalgic for it because I played it when I was a kid? Was it because of my friends? And, like all that, like, is definitely a factor, as I realized, but yeah, it's just not the ending that we all expected, but it was an ending nonetheless for me, you know? And it just took a while to accept it. Like, there was a lot of cope. There was a lot of, you know, any percent, you know, PS2's not really any percent. Like, there was a lot of that, you know? I did think about running movie, you know? I was like, I'm actually having fun with this, like... And then I went back to 100%. And I was really, really having fun for like a good week, and then my hands started hurting again. And I'm like, I was enjoying pause storage more because my hands weren't fucking feeling like, you know what I mean? Like, my hands weren't in pain. Like, what does this really say about like where my career is going if this is what's left for me, you know? Like, I knew it was time to stop soon, man. Like, I just knew it was coming. I'm like, you know what? If I just like push through and get this 39 before the subathon, that'd be like a good way to go, and I can announce my retirement after the subathon's over. That would be a perfectly fine way to go out, but nonetheless my hands started hurting again, and I'm like, yeah, like, this is probably not gonna happen, and I'll try. And, you know, that's when Star got really good, and then the rest is history. So, you know, there's no other way it could have happened. Oh, finally I found this fucking thing, dude. I've been having fun lately, man. And like, the whole like pause storage thing, like, a lot of the fun had nothing to do with the actual game. But I was having a lot of fun speedrunning when I was speedrunning that because of how funny it was, and how, you know, it was finally time to just like accept like the game was slop. I was so focused for so many years on proving that my game wasn't a fucking joke, and then it became a joke, and like, guess what? We still had fun playing it, and I was still motivated to play it because I was just enjoying streaming. I think that speaks a lot for, like, what speedrunning is, and...
I can make a wish.
I think that speaks a lot for the metamorphosis that I've gone through over the last 4 years since the subathons. Because, like, it really was the end of an era, you know? If UCBs were never found, I would have retired in 2023. You know? Those documentaries would have came out years ago. But I think that this final, you know, if UCBs were never found, I'm pretty sure the game would just be dead. You know? The fact that I wasn't able to take it as far as I could possibly go, and there was somebody who's young and capable of doing it, it's like, the game gets to live for yet another chapter. Who knows how much longer, but bless you. You know what she says to me the other day? I say, bless you. Should I tell the story? I didn't need your permission. I just wanted your reaction. I go, bless you, after she sneezes, and she goes, what is the purpose of that? What is that accomplished by saying that? Like, wow, like I'm really in an episode of The Big Bang Theory right now. My autistic girlfriend questioning why I'm saying bless you after she sneezes.
That thing out there frightened me.
She swears she doesn't have it, but yeah, I think that if you like speedrunning, everybody's got a little bit of it. What could she possibly be typing in this very It's the Reddit lean. When somebody bothers you online, you lean in and you start typing. I'm not autistic. That's what they want you to think. Oh no, yeah, I mean, the only thing that really makes me sad is that, like, there are people who got into watching the stream, like, all they ever got to witness was the end. When I'm just, like, struggling to play for more than 5 to 6 hours a day. Like, practice included, 5 to 6 hours a day. I don't know, man, it's just, like, I'm just glad that I was able to do something that, you know, like, for the run being 5 to 6, like, what is it, like, it had been 3 years since I did 100%, to be able to actually, like, improve something that didn't require me to play for 8 to 10 hours a day, like, that was fine with me. Like, that victory lap was good enough for me. Like, my career was over with pause stores, effectively. Like, my any percent career was over with the 40 to 57. There were a few other ones after that for good measure or whatnot. A couple more for good measure. My speedrunning career was over with pause storage, and the 100% was a victory lap. That's the way that I view it personally. That's fine with me. How does someone get over solitude? Well, I mean, I was in solitude during COVID, but, like, you know, who wasn't, right? Like, with COVID, I mean, like, it was tough for me, because, like, COVID, I kind of disconnected from a lot of my IRL friends, and I was kind of just focusing on my IRL friends at that point. And, excuse me. During COVID, I was disconnected from my IRL friends. And I was focusing a lot more on my online friends at that point. And then I kind of lost a lot of my online friends in 2023 because a lot of them were talking behind my back and talking shit about me because they were jealous of my subathon. Let's just talk like that's how it was, you know. Eventually we all made up, and you know, I received apologies and stuff for shit. But like at the end of the day, like people were just like, you know, it was too successful. It is what it is, you know. So, you know, maybe some things were said that were taken out of context, but at the end of the day, like, we're all older now, we're all wiser, we're all more mature. But yeah, I had to cut some people off at the time because of the way that I was treated. I didn't think it was fair. So, you know, I got back in touch with a lot of IRLs, and then my online friends eventually we came back around and made up, and yeah, it's all good. Can you do one more glide list, dude? I retired like a month ago, man. We've been out of commission for a month. And plus, like, all the better, right? My sub count's like 400 subs higher. My view count's higher. My chat's more active. I'm happy. I'm very happy with how things have gone. Like, it couldn't be better, you know? It's gone so well that you have people who are... Yeah, that level sucked. It's gone so well that you have people who are trying... They just want me to be upset so badly, right? But, like, I can't be upset. Like, there's nothing to be upset about. You'll get plenty of hat during the subathon, don't worry. Telling you, man, like, there couldn't have been a better way. There's no telling whether I would have ever gotten sub 40 the way that things were going last year. And, like, my hands were the worst they've ever been. Probably worse, no. They were definitely a little bit worse right before I retired, but, like, right before pause storage was found was the second worst they've ever been. So, like, who knows, like, it's like, you know, health issues all the time. Like, you just feel like you're good. You feel like you can keep going. You're good. And then suddenly, bam, like something snaps and that's it, you know? That's the way it was at my wrist 6 years ago. I was lucky enough, like, I could have very well retired after rehydrated as well. Like, accepted that my wrists were fucked up and just, like, given up, you know? But I didn't give up. So we got a whole 6 years more, right?
It's Saturday.
Those 6 years could very well have not happened if it weren't for me, like, being stubborn and defiant, you know? Thanks, Janella, for the 88 months, man. But, like, I have no reason to be defiant at this point, man. I've done it all. I've literally done it all. The only thing I didn't do was get a 39 on the Xbox route. And, like, whatever, man. You can't do everything, you know?
Having your brain sucked out through a bendy straw by aliens or being babysat by
I'm only gonna do stuff if I want to do it. And, like, at that point, it just wasn't worth the sacrifices anymore. 10 years is a fucking solid chunk of time. If sub 1 were possible on 100%, maybe I'd feel a little guilt over retiring, but like, yeah. That's the last thing that I really cared about, was like sub 1 and 100% eventually happening. And like, who knows, man, like, you know, maybe someday, like, you know, my personal slave is taking care of the kids. And we have our own house, you know, stability with the stream and stuff. Life is good. Hands are better, maybe. You know, maybe I come back. No. I don't know if she has autism. It's just like severe ADHD. Like debilitating ADHD. I mean, she's in good hands. But she's very silly. Very silly. Dude, I wouldn't even fucking answer 80 questions at this point, man. From not speedrunning for a month, my attention span's already cooked. Yeah. We've been on the same diet. It's not been good. Speedrunning is the only anchor that I had to actually care about my diet. I have to learn to take care of myself for myself and not for SpongeBob.
I love conflict. You mean cornflakes? Yeah. Nearly halfway there. 3 stars to go. And to think, we helped cause all this.
I feel proud.
Yeah, we played Ed. It was whatever. I wasn't huge into it.
Those pesky Yugo potatoes.
They hate nice.
I just want to point out that, like, I'm sitting here playing a kids game that was made 23 years ago, and my girlfriend's the one who's taking the autism test. Like, let's see it for what it is, you know what I mean? Like, what are we actually doing here? I don't even like this game, I'm fucking playing it.
I'm torn between feelings of sadness and
Alright, come on, why are we balking? You think I'm gonna fucking take the autism test on my stream right now? Are we doing this shit? We're taking the autism test on stream? Alright, 10 subs and I'll take it. I'm not. That link's not getting clicked on. I should charge 10 subs for every 10 questions. Taking the autism test on stream. Like, imagine if it comes back positive and my whole life is just like, oh, that's why I fucking was able to do this shit.
Syrup could be this dangerous.
It's lasting pancakes.
I think I have had severe obsessive compulsion that I've gotten over slowly because speedrunning has taught me that nothing can be perfect, right? I think that obsessive compulsion has driven a lot of my behavior over the course of my adult life, but I don't think that I have autism. Thanks to 10 gifted. Like the story of Shift is really a story of getting over obsessive compulsion.
You have an autism test with 80 questions.
Alright, we just got two 10 gifted. Yeah, I think it's a lot of obsession. That's like her when she doesn't get her way. Yeah. I think it's a lot of obsessive compulsion and passion, but you know, if I had attention deficit, I don't anymore, and I don't have autism, but I will entertain for the content.
Content king.
Yeah,
Congratulations, you won.
We're taking the fucking autism test.
Congratulations, you won.
The stack of fucking children's games in the background with the hat laying on top of it.
You won.
Money!
Oh boy.
Congratulations, you won.
We're taking the fucking autism test on stream.
Congratulations, you won.
Yeah, we're both taking it. Maybe our kids will be speedrunners too.
Congratulations, you won.
Forgot that I moved the camera farther back.
Congratulations, you won.
Alright, we got the TISM tests.
Congratulations, you won.
That's good enough.
Congratulations, you won.
Alright. Please read each statement below and choose the answer that best fits your experiences during social interactions. I am a sympathetic person. Alright, so like, sympathetic means that you relate to other people's experiences from experience, and empathetic means that you relate to their experiences from pity, right? That's what it is. So like, I have empathy for people who ran movie because I never wanted to fucking bother with that shit.
You won.
But I have sympathy for people who run battle because I know what it's like to deal with that game. Oh, empathetic is the one from experience. Sympathetic is not from experience. Like, I mean, it's a really tough question to answer because, like, you never really truly know what someone's been through unless you've been through it yourself.
Scanning. Rumai has autism. Side effects includes loves Taco Bell, laughing too hard, and needs an autism test of 80 questions she doesn't want to answer.
What do you think? She tried to get me to buy her Taco Bell earlier today. It didn't work. Okay, so like, am I a sympathetic person? How do I look at this from a third-person perspective, right? Because we're really going hard on this. If we really figure out I have autism, right? We're really gonna be we're gonna be figuring this out. Like we're getting to the bottom of this, right? Am I a sympathetic person? Do I do things that are in character? Because like the thoughts in your head are just the thoughts in your head. The things that I do, am I sympathetic? I think yes, because what? Oh, because he's snoring? Is that too much for you? Is that a sensory overload?
No.
A sensory overload? She has issues with sensory sounds. Too many sounds and she has trouble. Overstimulation. I think that this whole ordeal with like the retirement and like wanting to, you know, be the person that I wish I had for myself 10 years ago when I was fighting an uphill battle as a 19-year-old against fucking middle-aged men who are obsessed with Mario, who actually are autistic. I wish that I had someone like me to head this community when I first fucking started. So you know what, man? I don't know. Was I sympathetic back in the day? Maybe I was just young and confused. I mean, I was definitely ruthless, but that doesn't make me asympathetic, right? I'm not sure. I've definitely become, I feel like most people become more sympathetic as they become older because, like, you go through life experiences, right? Like, I mean, like, I had to experience... What are we laughing at? Question 2. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversation. Well, you guys are the ones who are parroting me. I just say, when I say movie, like, I hate to tell you like it is, man, but Hunter Hack, bro, or not Hunter Hack, Hunter's Hook, bro, that shit you posted in the chat earlier was totally 100% autistic. Like, some of y'all do have the autism, for sure. Me saying movie is content, okay? Like, it's... For most other humans, it's vocal stim. That's okay, though. It's funny. It's amusing. Okay? If we're really getting down... Now... I'm trying to figure out if I was a sympathetic person when I was younger, because it's like... It's hard to tell, right? there are people who consider themselves sympathetic who I don't consider sympathetic. It's all relative, right? But, being truly sympathetic when you're younger than 16, I don't know. That's, not a lot of people are. These are like weird questions, right? So, true now and when I was young, I will tell you that, I was always a very emotional kid, and I always stood up for people when I felt like something wasn't right. You know? Many such cases. So, like, I punched people over stuff like that. I got into fights over, like, things I just didn't feel were right when I was a kid. Like, obviously I was a kid, I didn't know how to handle things. But, you know, if somebody was getting bullied, or if somebody was being made fun of, I would, like, hit people over that shit. But I was also a bully myself. I mean, we all were, right? New Jersey public schooling. So I'm just gonna go with yes, true now and when I was young. I think that's fine. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversations. Okay, younger than 16, like, I don't know, 16 is like, that's a little old. Like, I was definitely like quoting SpongeBob when I was 8, but like, definitely not 16. I'm just gonna say never true. I am surprised when others tell me I have been rude. I've never been surprised, but I've also never cared. So, I don't, like, what is the nature of the question? Are we asking, like, is this to decide, like, whether, like, it implies that if you've been rude, you should feel a certain way? Like, I'm aware that I'm blunt with people, and I don't care. So, I guess surprise, I guess it would be never true, then. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly, and I'm not aware of it. I know somebody like that. What? How many questions are you in?
I can't even focus on the test because you're talking.
Too much stimulation?
Sure.
This is crazy. We're in the Autism Olympics with my fucking girlfriend. Alright, so I get really fucking mad sometimes, but I just let it rip. I'm always aware of how loud I am. Sometimes I'm not aware of how close the microphone is, but that's different. So I'm just gonna say never true. I'm usually aware of how loud I am. The only thing is when I was young, well, when I was younger, I didn't realize how far my voice projects because of how deep it is. I would always be noticed first because I was the really tall one with the really deep voice. So this might be specific to my loadout, because I was min-maxing, but like, I don't know, like, it definitely wasn't me just like being super fucking loud, right? Like sometimes I get like excited and shit, but like, I don't know. Younger than 16, was I too loud? I'm just gonna say yes, because I got excited over shit. I feel like that's fair, right? Like, I would be, like, aware after I, like, was loud. So, like, sure, like, whatever. I'm being really honest here, okay? I often don't know how to act in social situations. I think I'm so hyper aware of it that, like, it's like social situations are just, like, boring. Like, I feel like people are never genuine. That's the reason why I like her, is because she's always very genuine and sweet. So, that's why I picked her. She has a whole other slew of issues because she's fucking stupid, but like, the things that count are the things I like about her. She's always very, very genuine. So, that's why I keep her around. I can put myself in other people's shoes. I don't think that anybody can put anyone in anyone's shoes, personally. But, for the sake of the conversation, yes, I think so. I think that just recognizing that you'll never fully understand what someone is going through, even if you can try to compare your situations to theirs, like, that empathy, sympathy, in and of itself, shows a profound understanding of, like, what it actually means to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Because there are levels to that, right? You reach the level of sympathy where you realize that you should be putting yourself in other people's shoes. And then you reach a level beyond that. Yeah, the snoring is just ignore it. A step beyond that, you realize, like, okay, I'll never be able to understand what this person went through. For more complex things, right? Like something like your cat dying or your father dying, like things like that. Like you can like try, you can get pretty close, but like can I expect somebody to understand like what carrying the wooden cross up the Bikini Bottom Hill was like for the last 10 years? No. And I'd be immature to expect that of people, like be confused as to why people wouldn't. Like all you can do is communicate it, right? So can I put myself in other people's shoes? Definitely now. It's just hard to like, because this is half of my life ago. Like I was 16 half of my life ago. So I don't know. Can I put myself in other people's shoes like below the age of 16? 16-year-olds don't even fucking know how the world works. Right? Like there were points in my life when I was definitely not a very sympathetic person. But when I was a kid, there are definitely moments in my early childhood when I was, you know? So, I don't know. I will say that this is a very hard skill to have below the age of 16. Very hard skill to have. So, true now and when I was young. I say true only now. That's fine. Because, like, that's difficult. I think a lot of people won't be honest about that. Like, being able to put yourself in another person's shoes below the age of 16 is actually a very difficult skill. I have a hard time figuring out what some phrases mean. Like, you are the apple of my eye. The fuck does that mean? Does anybody know what this means? Who says this? I feel like I talk... That's what an idiom is, right? Idiom? I feel like all I do is talk about... All I do is say shit like this. Like, how do you figure out what that means? Like, it's either you know it or you don't. I mean, if I had to guess, it's just like you're the center of my world, right? So I guess I'll just see if I was right. You are the apple of my eye. Meaning. Somebody who's deeply cherished, loved, and held. Yeah, so like the center of my world, yeah. That was obvious just by reading it. I've never heard anybody say that before, but that's what I, you know. And I think I've always been smart like that, so. True now and when I was young. Wait, did I answer these the right way? I think I did, right? Yeah, I think I did. Just making sure I answered them the right way. Okay. I only like to talk to people who share my special interests. I don't think that's true. I mean, this is never true, but for different reasons. When I was younger, I just liked to learn things from people and like feel, I guess, like I just like talking to people. But as I'm older, like, I've recognized that, like, my life experience and my trajectory is unique, and most people, even other streamers, can't relate to my specific situation. But you can't just be antisocial. You have to be able to relate to people. So I enjoy relating other people's unique experience to my unique experience. So that's never true. Definitely not. I focus on details rather than the overall idea. Never. No. It's always been big picture for me, and the details just, like, come as they come, you know? Very abstract. I always notice how food... Well, that's... Well, the thing is about, like, details is, like... The details, like, come and go, and, like, sometimes you hold on to them, but, like, the big idea is always, like, there, you know? I always notice how food feels in my mouth. This is more important to me than how it tastes. How the fuck is that autistic? That's literally like fucking savory versus like flavor. What the fuck is this question? Like, I think that olives taste like fucking soapy testicles, but like, it doesn't mean that I'm fucking autistic. You like soapy testicles? Don't answer that question. I always notice how food feels in my mouth. Okay, I don't know, like, what is this, what is the purpose of that question? It's stimulation? It's about stimulation. No, taste is more important. What kind of a fucking question is that? Who made this? Some autistic person? I miss my best friends or family when we were apart for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, you could stuff it away, but, like, you obviously miss them. We can all cope. Sometimes... Oh, I realize I'm scrolling too low. Sometimes I offend others by saying what I am thinking, even if I don't mean to. Like, some thoughts shouldn't be shared, right? Like, just because there are, like, little thoughts floating around, like, you can choose to focus on certain thoughts and not others. That's just life, right? You don't just project out every thought that you think unless your name is Rumi Faye. So... I definitely offend people, but I'm usually aware that people are going to be offended when I say it. So... I think what this is asking is, like, sometimes I offend other people without knowing. Never true, because I try to offend people. I only like to think about a few things that interest me. I actually have a problem focusing on the things that I need to focus on. I have a lot of things in my head that I want to do. This is definitely not true. I'd rather go out and eat in a restaurant than by myself with someone I know. I'd rather go out to eat in a restaurant by myself than with someone I know. So this is weird, because I had a phase where I liked eating alone. But that was after I was 16. Like, below 16 I was always eating out with people if I was eating out. But, like, I'd say, like, 2018 to, like, 2019-ish, I was eating out by myself. And it was, like, a different experience, and I liked it. This is the autism test. We're seeing once and for all. If he's got it. So, I'd rather go out and eat in a restaurant by myself than with someone I know. I just say for the sake of this, never true. Definitely not. I cannot imagine what it would be like to be someone else. What is this asking, right? Am I happy with myself? Yes. Is this about putting yourself in someone else's shoes or being happy with yourself? What the, like, what are these fucking questions? Like, these are just terrible questions. The person who made this test is autistic. Yeah, but like, why would they ask the same question twice? Like, they already, like, the shoe question's already been, like, cashed in. Like, it's already been asked, you know? Like, so, like, are we really doing this? What could this possibly mean? I cannot imagine what it would be like to be someone else. Is it about someone else's shoes? Oh, okay, so it's, yeah, you're right, yeah, it's like they just word things differently to make sure that, like, the general feeling is consistent, right? It's like 80 questions, but it's really like 5 topics, like, worded differently or something like that, yeah. I cannot imagine what it would be like to be someone else. No. No, I see what you mean, though, yeah. Never true. I don't think so. When I was younger... Maybe. But I was surrounded by a lot of fucked up people, and I was fucked up myself, so I don't know. There were a lot of irrational things people did to me, and a lot of irrational things I did to them, so... I don't know, I guess I'll just say never true. I have been told that I'm clumsy or uncoordinated. No, actually the exact opposite. I've always been told that I'm very, like, overly tidy with stuff. So definitely not true. Others consider me odd or different. Yeah, definitely. But I don't think that makes you autistic, you know? Like, I think that's just being different, you know? Like, standing out. No, dude. This is such a vague question. Like, a lot of people, like, it was hit or miss, right? Like, in school, like, you either thought that I was the coolest person ever, or you thought that I was weird, or you just fucking hated my guts. Like, that's the way it's always been my entire life. Same thing with you guys, like, you know, that's always the way it's been, is I've always been, like, standing out in a crowd. That's just the way I am. I understand when friends need to be comforted, yes. Yes, absolutely. I am very sensitive to the way my clothes feel when I touch them. How they feel is more important than how they look. There's a balance, right? I understand the nature of the question, though. I mean, I don't know. This is more of like a masculinity question to me, right? Like, am I gonna dress up in like polos and shit to like prove to people that like I'm formal? It's like, no, like I'm just gonna let my fucking balls hang out, right? So I don't know. That's kind of the way I've always been, is I never really cared. Like, just dress in gym clothes. But I don't think that's like an autism thing. It's just like, yeah, it's like people just wear that shit, you know? You just free ball it. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe when I was under 16, sure, whatever, that's fine. I like to copy the way certain people speak or act. No. I do think, though, that we are the sum of the people that we spend time with, and it is very easy to fall into this if you're surrounded by the wrong people. So, I don't know. Like, maybe I did it when I was a kid. Like, I really admired a lot of my friends when I was growing up because I thought they were funny. Like, it wasn't like an autism thing. I just, like, if I had a friend who was, like, really funny, we would just adopt the same jokes, right? I don't think that's the same thing, but, you know, I'll still say, you know, fine. You know, whatever. It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at a time. It's annoying, but, like, not intimidating. I would say never true. I like more of, like, focused, intimate conversations to get to the bottom of stuff faster. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me. What the fuck even is normal now? I mean, like, whatever. Meeting new people is usually easy for me. Yeah, I just feel like people these days are just very closed off and, like, to themselves. Sometimes you meet people who are fun, but, like, there aren't a lot of fun people left, so... Sure.
Money!
I never had problems with that. Yo, thanks.
If I have to listen to him. Tobias Turner go honk shoe one more time, I might have to serve my customers some raw food to let out my anger.
I'd like to order one meat mountain Chef Ramsay.
I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I'm talking about something I'm very interested in. No. It is difficult for me to understand how other people are feeling when we are talking. No. No. I always assume people are just, like, most people are just waiting to get their word in most of the time. Most people aren't interested. Most people are just trying to comfort each other. We all got shit going on, man. They're not, like, you know, conversations are just to get you through the day. I like having a conversation with several people, for instance, around the dinner table at school or work. No. Too much. Meaningless talk. Too much meaningless talk. I take things too literally. No, I have the opposite problem. I read between the lines too much because I don't trust people. So, yeah, never. is difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous. Definitely when I was young, because a lot of people were jealous of me throughout my life. When I look back, it's obvious, but like when I was a kid, like I just thought I was just like weird. Like it's obvious in hindsight. You know, I could give some examples, but we're moving on. Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin. What is this, like fabrics? I had a t-shirt a few years ago that chafed my nipple. Does that count? That shit hurt. I don't know. Offensive. I've always had my idea of like what things I should wear that like present myself the way I want to be presented, but I don't know about this. I just say like never true. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. No, it's like everybody has their comfort, right? But like getting upset is like, no, it's different. I have never wanted or needed to have what other people call an intimate relationship. This is like some fucking Big Bang Theory shit that I'm reading here. No, I've never finding the algorithm for making friends. Is it difficult for me to start? It is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation. I need to keep going until I'm finished. Nah, I mean, I do talk a lot. I have a lot to say. But I'm never offended if people want to stop talking. It's like, you know, none of these conversations are important. I speak with a normal rhythm. What does that mean? Like talking like an autist, like this? I guess. I don't know. Nah, silence is peace. Speak when spoken to. The same sound, color, or texture can suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull. Isn't that like an attention span thing? What is an example of this? Overstimulation. I guess never changes. I don't even know what that is. Like, I just don't. The phrase, "I've got you under my skin." Isn't it like you're getting under my skin? That's like visualization or something. Okay, whatever. I guess the answer is still no. Sometimes the sound of a word in a high-pitched noise can be very painful to my ears. Yep. No. There are certain like octaves of like people's voices that fucking drive me crazy though. Like some people are just really fucking annoying to listen to. That's actually what a lot of parents have issue with SpongeBob actually. A lot of parents didn't let their kids watch SpongeBob because his voice is annoying. I find the SpongeBob voice to be a lot more annoying as I get older too. So that's also maybe just like an adult thing, right? When I was a kid, SpongeBob was like, the voice was like funny to me, or just normal even. But like as an adult, like when I hear season 1 SpongeBob, it kind of just like bothers me. I don't know. Like it's probably just like an age thing. Yeah, it's the autism test. Once and for all, we're settling it. I am an understanding type of person. I think so. I think my actions demonstrate that. I do not connect with characters in movies and cannot feel what they feel. What the hell does this, like... Should you be doing this? A well-written movie? I don't know, like... Not everybody watches movies this way. Like, some people just watch movies for, like the action, I guess, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I definitely, like... I feel like it wasn't until Breaking Bad that I realized that characters actually do have emotions in movies and stuff. I just wasn't exposed to good TV before then. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, whatever. I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me. I feel like what kid under 16 knows when someone's flirting with them, right? Like, also this is gonna be like a sex thing too, like it's so much easier to tell when a man is flirting with a woman than the other way around. Like, the first girls that ever flirted with me, they were just, like, teasing me. And I was in, like, 4th grade. So, like, I would never have known, like what 4th grader knows, like, when someone's giving you attention like that, they're into you, you know? So, like, I guess, sure, like, whatever. Who doesn't, like, I guess I'm autistic, like, fine. I can see in my mind the exact detail of things that I'm interested in. I mean, I can just visualize things in general, so, like... Some people can't do that, like, when they close their eyes, they see, like, a shadow of an apple. Or no apple at all. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I keep a list of things that interest me, even when they have no practical use. That's weird. I keep those things in my head, actually. But it's not like a conscious thing, I just remember the dates of stuff. Because it's my job, you know? I would say never. I just have a good memory, long-term memory. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself to shut them down. So just being tired of people's shit. I mean, I can visualize what this is asking. I don't think this is what it is, no. I talk things over with my friends. I feel like when I was young I didn't care. I guess only now. I cannot tell if someone is interested or bored with what I'm saying. No, and this is wait, I cannot tell? No. No, I can always tell. And that's the sad part, is like, this is why it's hard to find people who I can relate to, because I got a really fucking weird life, that's for sure. Just making sure I read this correctly. I cannot tell. Never true, yeah. It can be very hard to read someone's face. No, I'm actually amazing at this. I'm actually really, like, scary good at that. I'm really, really good at getting reads on people based on their body language and, like, their eyes and shit. It's actually saved me many times in my life. The same thing, like clothes or temperatures, can feel very different to me at different times. No, definitely not. I feel very comfortable with dating or being in social situations with others. Yeah, but it's exhausting. I'm just an introvert. It's exhausting, but I enjoy it. So I try to be as helpful as I can when other people tell me their personal problems. A little too helpful, maybe. I've gotten better at holding back over the years. I have been told that I have an unusual voice. No. I've been told that I have a good voice, but not an unusual one, so I'll just say no. Like, we're not Sheldon Cooper maxing, you know? Sometimes a thought or a subject gets stuck in my head and I have to talk about it even though no one's interested. No. Shut the fuck up, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about anything. Like, the older you get, the more you realize, like, wow, nobody really fucking cares. Anybody who does care is like a fucking embryo. You're gonna argue with a fucking fetus on the internet? Nobody cares, bro. I use certain things with my hands over and over again, like flapping, twirling sticks or strings, waving things by my eyes. Waving things by my eyes? Like what? Like what? Flapping? Stimming. Oh, it's like the South Park thing? Yeah. Tourette's shit. I mean, I get like nervous tics and stuff sometimes. I like cycle through them, but I don't think that's like a stimulation thing. I think that's just like dealing with stress, you know? Not Tourette's, yeah, but like I think that like people like anxiety manifests differently. I think that's different than like stimulation. Like stimulation and anxiety are two different things. Because I get anxious sometimes. Like I as of late especially, it's been a lot better. Like I've been way less anxious because I'm not speedrunning anymore. So I know it's not like a stimulation thing. So I'll say never true. Maybe when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe. Nothing comes to mind. Just like OCD stuff, you know? Like it's like not stimulation related, it's just like OCD. I have never been interested in what most people... Sorry. I have never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. Yeah, because like most people like just fucking watch like normie shit. Like I appreciate normie shit. I actually really enjoy like hearing secondhand information about normie shit these days. I actually do. Because like I've accepted that like things are good for a reason, right? So I'd say only now. When I was younger, I was interested in it because of social pressure though. So technically it's true then and now, but for different reasons. Because I was always perceptive to like the social pressure of like you have to be aware of these things to have a conversation. So I think that's very non-autistic of me. So I will say yes to both. I am considered a compassionate type of person. It really depends on who you ask, but the people who are talking in good faith, they always say that I'm a good person. So I'll take that to the bank and cash it in. I get along with other people by following a set of specific rules that help me to look normal. That's just part of society. You know? I don't know, like, at what point over the last 100 years we decided that, like, you know, 100 years ago, putting on a face when you went out was just normal to make people feel comfortable, right? Now, like, people just do whatever the fuck they want, and you're expected to accept it, right? So this is just a weird question. I get along with other people by following a specific set of rules that help me look normal. That's just literally how people, like, that's how you have a functional society, you know? You keep your weird shit behind the walls of your home. When you go out, you participate in the culture, right? That's a very conservative viewpoint, but, like, that's just how the majority of human history has been. So it's hard to really get to what this question is asking, right? I get along with people... I understand what this is asking from an autistic standpoint, and I don't know. I feel like every kid's insecure, so like fine, like when I was fucking under 16, sure. It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups. I don't think so. Never true. When I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. When I was a kid, I was always the funny guy in the group, and now I'm just the fucking scary guy because everybody just wants to impress me. It's kind of sad, actually, but I don't bite. I like working with people, it's fun. When I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. If the other person does so, I can get upset and confused. No. No. That's just part of having a conversation. I actually get bored of talking about myself, you know. I talk to too many people who are just like, you know, like they don't, like, you know. I already know about myself. I don't know about you, though. Like, I'm here to learn about you, the person I'm talking to. Sometimes I have to cover my ears and block out painful noises. I've actually seen people I went to school with who did that. So, I know exactly what that is. I've seen it. And I feel really sorry for them, but like, yeah, it's never been me. Yeah, that shit seems like it sucks, honestly. I can chat and make small talk with people. I can do that, but like, I just don't care. Sure, but like, who wants to fucking do that? Sometimes things that should feel painful are not. Oh. I knew somebody who was like mad fucking like autistic who would stab himself with a pencil just to see like how far he could go before he felt something. Yeah, that kid was wild. Gamer, by the way. Real gamer. I would still say never true though. Is that really a thing? Like, you did that shit? Man. That's autism? That's crazy. Autism is crazy. When talking to someone, I have a hard time telling when it is my turn to talk or listen. No, I think that a lot of people, like, that's not even like an autism thing, but like, most people that I talk to have no fucking idea. Like, also like being able, like seeing someone face to face, like, yeah, I'm just saying never true, but like, yeah, you know. I have a hard time, never true. Okay, yeah, no, like, being hyper aware of that is actually more of a curse, actually, because most people are considerate and they let you talk over them, but like, when you're in a conversation with somebody else who's hyper aware of when you should be talking, it gets like awkward sometimes, you know. I am considered a loner by those who know me best. What do you think? You think so? Okay. Was it like that when I was younger? Yeah. I don't think that makes me autistic though. I think that just makes me based. I went to the autism convention and everybody knows your name, bro. I usually speak in a normal tone. What is normal? Like, sure. I don't know. I've always been like decently charismatic. I like things to be exactly the same day after day, even with small changes in my routine. That's not a comfort thing. That's just knowing that if I don't do certain things, they don't happen the way that I like them. So, like, what upsets me is not getting results, and I have enough foresight to know that if I don't have a routine and a system that works, I won't get the results that I want. So that's not autism. That's just like I know how to be successful, right? I have the mindset of somebody who's going to be successful, and I have been successful with it. So like that's it is what it is, right? That's the monotony of modern day life, is you have to be repetitive to be successful at things. So I don't like it. It actually depresses me. But I know what I have to do, and I'm capable of forcing myself to do it. I do enjoy streaming, though. Like, when I'm in it, but, like, it's still an obligation to be here, obviously. You try not to think about your obligations when you're doing something performative, right? Because, like, I'm here to entertain you, if that makes sense. Not even focusing on streaming there, more so just the editing and, like, the custodial work, you know? Like, forcing my fucking girlfriend to sew costumes at gunpoint. I feed her ice cream to get her brain into a state where she can focus because she needs dopamine. And then she's like, I feel like I'm fat eating ice cream, but she won't work unless she gets the ice cream. It's like, what do I do? What is she typing? Give her a SpongeBob ice cream. She had the best ice cream she's had in her life today. So she's getting plenty. The true story. How to make friends and socialize is a mystery to me. It's a mystery. You know. It's like under the bed, you know, like who knows what goes on down there. It calms me to spin around or rock in a chair when I'm feeling stressed. No. No, I just like to sit. I just like to power down. The phrase, he wears his heart on his sleeve, does not make sense to me. Are there really people who are that autistic? Like, it's like, he's wearing his heart on his sleeve? Like, no. I don't know. That's like wild autism. Seriously? There are people who like wouldn't recognize that? Wow. I just realized that this is cut off. Sorry about that. If I am in a place where there are many smells, textures to feel, and noises and bright lights, I feel anxious or frightened. No. I just feel disgusted and I want to go home. It's like frightened is not true. I'm just kind of like, you know, like I don't want to be here. New York City, disgusting shithole. You heard it here first. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. Yeah, unfortunately. Sadly. Sometimes I overestimate that though. Like sometimes I read really far in between the lines. I like to be myself as much as I can. Is that autism? Sure, I guess I'm autistic then. Fine. Fuck it. I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they're on filing cards, and I pick out the right ones I need to look through a stack and finding the right one. What? Is this like the self-insert character? Who wrote this? I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they're on filing cards, and I pick out the ones I need through looking through the stack and finding the right... That's like not even autism, that's just fucking like what even is that? That's like beyond autism. That's like I can't believe it's not autism. What the fuck did I just read? People are like that? Wow. The same sound sometimes sounds very loud or very soft even though I know it hasn't changed. What is that, hyperfocus? No. But like I get that though. Like when I'm locked in, you can hear a pin drop. What? I like to be myself as much as I can. I like to be by myself. Okay, so I'm dyslexic. There we go. I like to be by myself as much as I can. True only now. People are annoying. When I was younger, I liked being around people more. Guys, this is cognitive decline, right? The older you get, your brain starts skipping over things because you feel more comfortable with the world around you, right? This is why I suck at speedrunning now, because I just don't fucking care anymore. You just get old. Like half the time when she's talking to me, I just go, uh-huh, and like, I just wait for the bottom line. Like my father fucking does the same thing. And I didn't realize until the past like couple of years or so how base it is. Just wait for the bottom line and then move accordingly. So yeah, I think true only now. I enjoy spending time eating and talking with my family and friends. Yeah, always. I can't tolerate things I dislike. Just specifying that we're talking about smells, textures, and colors, of course, you know? Because I think that, you know, this could go in a very different direction. Okay. I can tolerate it. I don't like being hugged or held. The Chud test. I don't like being hugged or held. I'm fine with that, I guess. I don't like it. Never true. When I go somewhere, I have to follow these familiar routes or I can get very confused and upset. I just love how confusion and being upset are just the common points here. No, never confused, never upset, always base. It's difficult for me to figure out what other people expect of me. Well, you know, when you got thousands of people fucking looking at you and you started doing this shit when you were a teenager, it can be difficult to know what the hell yeah, like, sure. But, like, I think I handled it pretty well. When I was younger than 16, maybe, but, like, we're talking, like, complex things here, right? Like, we're talking about my coach being disappointed in me. when I was young because he saw potential, but I never reached it, right? Like, I was still, like, varsity and, like, I was still good, but, like, I didn't reach the level that he thought I could get to. And, like, it only occurred to me when I was older that, like, I missed that opportunity. I like to have close friends. Yes. Who doesn't? People tell me that I give too much detail. I know they're thinking it. So I'll just say true. Because people are afraid of me and they don't tell me the truth. I am often told that I ask embarrassing questions. That's her, not me. So, no. I tend to point out other people's mistakes. Only now because I'm base. Not when I was younger. Alright, let's see it. What does this mean? 34? Is that good or bad? Am I autistic? What is it? Okay, so like below, very low. You scored 183, dog. You're fucking cooked. You get the fucking live split open, man. You're gonna be a speedrunner. It's time. The fact that all right. Thank you, Ocean, for the tier 3. The fact that I got this shit. The fact that my autism score is lower than how many minutes are left in that run. Actually, that's not true. It's a fucking 26 now or whatever. But like, the fact that I did all this shit for 10 years without autism. I'm just saying. Sheer will. Sheer will and manifestation. I failed the autism test so bad. Alright? The fact that I did this shit without autism. That might make me the GOAT. Yeah. So, or maybe it's the fact that we don't have it that we're so good, right? Like, maybe it's like low-key. Like, autism gets you like here, but it doesn't get you here. You know? Maybe too autistic for the test. Like, it's like beyond autism. Dang, I scored fucking low. I don't want to read all this shit. Like, what's the bottom line? We're gonna take the autism screening assessment on this stream. Psychologist gameplay stream. What was your score? She has ADHD. She doesn't have autism. She's like on that. She's like dancing on the line. She just puts a lot of thought into everything. She's a very thoughtful person. She's very detail oriented. Alright, so I scored 34. So am I the least autistic? Is there anybody here who's less autistic than me? Anyone? Anybody? Is there anybody in this chat who has less autism than I have? Come on. We need to have the autism tournament. Because she's very detail oriented. She puts a lot of thought into answering things. She's a very thoughtful person. 172. Yeah. No, that's like get the live split. We're opening live split now. That's how I feel coming back to Guitar Hero, actually. I'm like, wow, this is fun. The Sonic badge told me all I needed to know. Yeah, the Sonic badge is like 170 or higher, I think, because that's actually how you unlock it. Alright, so like, who had above 170? Okay, we have 2. We have 3. 145. Yeah, time to pull out those splits, man. What's the mark for Okay, so like above 150 is like highly consistent with autism. Substantially autistic is 106 and higher. Based on the questionnaire, it's less likely. If you still relate to autistic experience, blah blah. I don't read things. The food disgust test. The only thing that disgusts me is olives in like eating olives out of the can. That's gross. Certain smells disgust me, like sauerkraut can smell really, really bad sometimes. But it's like pungent, like you're literally smelling bacteria. Like sauerkraut is like literally just fucking bacteria. No, olive pizza is good, but like eating olives straight out the jar is fucking like... Jared's Giants disgusts me. Well, that goes back to that question, right? I can't tolerate things I dislike. I'm just gonna leave this highlighted and just see how fast I can get clipped. I eat the black olives from the can. So the black olives are more developed, right? The green ones are less developed. I think that's what it is. They have like different tastes. I'm just a fake Italian. I'm not really an olives person. Now olives are good in like Greek food and like on pizza and stuff. But yeah, I hit the 34. Language. Okay, so like social relatedness was where I got the most autism, and even that's just like really fucking low. How many questions are you at?
These questions are hard.
They're just poorly written.
Yeah.
Like, if you go over, I think that's like not the point. Like, you just, it's like whatever you instinctually pick is what you should, what you get. I got a... What? Oh no. I failed the autism test, yeah, I got a 34. Autism is like... Yeah, 106 and higher is autistic, and I got a 34. 150 plus is like speedrunner tier, like... We are competing against, these are our... Oh. These are our top competitors on the leaderboard. If you're in this range as a speedrunner, you're at a disadvantage, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I went 10 years without autism. I swear though that like speedrunning like gives you autistic traits. Like there's something about it that just activates the autism. 127 is pretty good. You could probably get like a sub 50, I think. I've always been like my biggest disadvantage. Like I don't know. Like on a serious note, like genuinely, like my brain has been like dragged in the opposite direction because of the content that I want to make over the past 4 years, but yeah. I think I have a higher score than you, and I'm the one that called you autistic last year. Probably. I mean, I do think that, like, you know, I am 30, and I'm being asked to recall, like moments from my childhood, like half of my life ago. So, like, I don't know. I think that I've become less autistic as the years have gone on if I was at one point. Just from dealing with so many different kinds of people doing this shit. But yeah, I mean, that's, That's game. He's not even close to autistic.
Money!
Yeah, but it was never like, you know, you just get smarter, more social in general, and autism is not even related to that.
I just clipped Shift answering the tolerance question. I can't wait to upload this to live stream fails for 2,000 uploads and silence the dictator once and for all.
Yeah.
Shut Tobias Turner up, I swear to God.
Guys, he's just had a long day. He's just snoring. Yeah, 101 is like barely, you know. I mean, like, let's be honest, right? Like, how accurate can this be for a 30-year-old? You got 39. Yeah, so that's 2 people in this chat who aren't autistic. Like, you got 42? Yeah, I got sub 40 again. Okay? 43. I'm still the least autistic person here. I'm still the lowest. Has anybody gotten in the 20s? Anybody? And I was being generous too. There were some of these where I just said fine, like, you know, like who's not insecure when they're fucking 16 or whatever. 26? Okay, so you are the least autistic person here. Getting a 34 is actually hard. I was being very fucking, like, critical of myself throughout this whole thing, and I got a 34. It's pinned in the chat. I was being very critical of myself and not giving myself a lot of leeway. Yeah, and the questions are just bad. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Bad questions. I agree. I mean, it's just a fucking meme. We're just fucking around, you know. Yeah. SpongeBob for 10 years automatically puts you here. 163 is pretty fucking high, yeah. She's going over her answers. She wants to really make sure. Yeah, they're shit questions. I mean, 70?
But like, I don't know if like I answered them all like.
I mean, like, we all feel the same way. 70 is pretty low. 70 is pretty low. But it's still in that, you know, there are meaningful autistic traits, but it's not specific enough to draw conclusions, which is kind of actually where I said you are. That you're like very borderline almost. Yeah, it's like 70. Yeah, actually. I think it's pretty accurate. I think it's pretty accurate for you. But I still call you autistic because it's funny and it makes you upset. Yeah, you gotta let us know. we gotta figure it out once and for all. How did I score so high? Now you're just gonna be like rethinking all of your life interactions now. This is how we save speedrunning. How did I score so high with the Sonic badge? Right there in plain sight. Yeah, OCD is more of like that was more so like my you know, I was like really bad when I was growing up with OCD. But speedrunning actually like broke me out of it because it forces you to learn that you're never going to be perfect. Like I was obsessed with getting a time that would outlive me, but what I became obsessed with as I gone through the years of speedrunning is not so much the time, but more so the story and like the narrative. Like that's more important to me because like that's what's important to everybody is the story, you know. Yeah, OCD does like that's the thing is like A lot of celebrities have talked about that too, like Howie Mandel, like it just gets worse as you get older, like people like pissing in bottles and shit. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have that shit under control, unfortunately. I find that, streaming and speedrunning has helped me a lot with it though. Like, recognizing that, like, not everything is gonna be perfect, and, you know, you're gonna make mistakes, and you gotta be okay with making mistakes, you know. I like my current car because I can, like, spam the lock. And, like rapid fires it to, like, so I know that I locked my doors, you know. That makes me happy. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I've had it under control. Like, speedrunning for me has served its purpose in that regard, like... I drive a 23 Challenger 6-cylinder. It's a great car. It's the perfect daily car. Maybe someday I'll get something stupid. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's only got like 2,000 miles on it. I got it with 200 miles on it. No, it's not that loud, no. It sounds nice. It's not a... If it were an 8-cylinder, it'd be louder, but like, yeah. 8-cylinder is just, a lot of gas and not a lot of mileage. Yeah, they said it was 500 miles. It got 37? Dang, dude, yeah. We're both very non-autistic, apparently. Is autism a cheat code? Maybe up until a certain point it is. Like, autism, like, speedrunning autism gets you, like, here, but non-autistic speedrunning gets you here. Like, it's just that, like, 1%, you know? I wish I wasn't autistic. I wish. As we're fucking playing this shit.
I wish I wasn't autistic. You got it, Timmy.
No, like, autism, like, wouldn't allow you to get the 111. Like, you gotta, like, you know, like, that's the autism theory, is, like, it gets you into, like, the top, like, the 95th percentile. Autism gets you in the 99th percentile, but if you want to be at that 0.1%, you have to not be autistic and force yourself to do this shit. Being normal. What if Timmy's autism is the only thing that's keeping his fairy godparents? I got 126. Dang. We have the fact that we have some non-autists. Also, I wonder how this would go if we were speedrunning. Like, if I were streaming speedruns, still. What would those numbers look like? Like, the autism might be a little bit lower because we're actually doing different things in speedrunning now. Maybe haps. Maybe haps. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking questions, yeah. Alright, guys. Political compass test. Let's rip it. Let's take the political compass test on stream. Last stream. Let's take the fucking IQ test. Dude, I'd come out fucking disabled, man. My brain is too cooked for that. Quiplash. The kink test? Oh god. Oh, no. No. I got an IQ of 34, guys. I'm not autistic. The SpongeBob quiz. Let's do the fucking Harry Potter test. Yeah. You're more autistic than Shift confirmed. Which SpongeBob character are you? Yo, thanks.
Cosmo, Wanda, I wish I got a lower score than Shift on the RADS test.
Timmy, how do you feel?
I think I have a sudden urge to retire as the world record holder of Breakin rules and take a 1,000-year nap instead.
What? A 1,000-year... I could go for a 1,000-year nap. Deadass do the Harry Potter quiz? I bet. Is it gonna be some fucking shit I have to sign up for? It's on harrypotter.com. Get sorted now! Oh god, it wants me to fucking give him my birthday. I don't even know what my birthday is at this point. The ultimate sorting ceremony. Alright, this one seems good enough. Alright, here we go. You're walking alone at night and come to a fork in the road. With which path do you choose? The well-lit path that many have taken before. The mysterious moonlit path. The challenging mountain path that few dare to climb. And the winding path that leads to an ancient library. I think it's gonna have to be this one, just based on my behavior. I make everything hard for myself. What quality do you admire most in others? Loyalty, dedication, sharp wit, and intellectual curiosity. Courage in the face of adversity. Ambition to drive and succeed. I mean, like, that's... the last one could be for the wrong reasons. I don't know. I think it's between these two. Like, courage is pretty rare, but loyalty is also really rare, too. I don't need everybody to be courageous, but I do require your loyalty and dedication. You discover a hidden room in Hogwarts. What do you hope to find inside? Movie. A secret passage to help friends in need. That's actually in the books. I think that all this stuff is in the books, actually. Powerful artifacts that could change everything. Okay. Ancient books containing lost knowledge. I don't think this one. No. Powerful artifacts that could change everything. What is this referencing? The Sorcerer's Stone? The Philosopher's Stone? Ain't no fucking way I'm Ravenclaw, bro. It's either gonna be Slytherin or Gryffindor. No way. Evidence of a mystery that needs solving. This actually intrigues me the most. It's not so much the knowledge that, like... This is also why, like, my favorite era of speedrunning was before we found all the big skips, because, like, the idea that there were things to be found was intriguing to me. So I actually like that a lot. How do you prefer to spend your free time? Learning skills, helping friends, planning for future success, seeking adventure. I think this is the Slytherin answer, but like, yeah, that's you know, that's just how I am. What is your greatest fear? Being forgotten or leaving no legacy. Interesting. Letting down those who depend on you. Living a life without purpose or meaning. What is this asking? What's the most important of these, or what do you fear? These are all really fucking important. This is a very tough... Where's the slop test? Here, I'll put slop. I mean, my life is just so epic. These are all very difficult to, like, man. This is just ego, though. This is ego. You know, you don't listen to this part of yourself. This is important. This is... Purpose and meaning are just invented in our heads. Like, this is also ego, sort of. Never reaching your full potential. You can't reach your full potential, right? You'll never know. I think it's gotta be this one. This drives a lot of my continued, you know, vigor when it comes to streaming and shit like that. You're faced with a difficult moral dilemma. How do you decide what to do? follow your heart and do what feels right. When it comes down to it, that's what I do. Like, most of my decisions are guided by logic, but the really tough ones are guided by feelings. Like, that's the final chamber. Carefully analyze everything. Consider what would benefit the most people. Sometimes. Serving long-term goals and following your heart. I mean, these are both... I don't think this is the Gryffindor answer. This is definitely the Slytherin answer, though. I scored a 12. Wow. He's the least autistic person on the beach. Scored a fucking 12, bro. No one's getting lower than that. Failed the autism test. Follow your heart and do what feels right. Okay, so here's the question, right? Moral dilemma. I think that self-serving in a moral dilemma is actually the wrong way to go about this. Because I reread the question. So I think this is how I would just do it. Like, you know, what type of magic most fascinates you? Protective charms, complex transfiguration. It's like transforming. This is like furry shit. You're into furries. Powerful offensive spells. Subtle influence and mind magic. I'm fascinated by offensive shit, but I appreciate this more. So I don't know. This is a weird question, but I'm trying my ass. I mean, I think I'd go with this one. How do you handle failure? Learn from it and try again with more determination. Analyze what went wrong and develop a better strategy. I'm sorry, are these not the same thing? This is just like the monkey mode shit where you just keep throwing yourself at the game and keep trying. Like being stubborn. I don't know, like they're similar. Accept it gracefully and focus on helping others succeed. I mean, this is like the whole retirement thing, right? I pushed myself beyond my limit physically, and now I've accepted that the only way to accomplish my goals is, like, also without speedrunning, right? Like, speedrunning isn't helping me accomplish my goals anyway, but it also helps me help people while helping myself to not be speedrunning anymore. So it really isn't a selfless thing. It's definitely, like, it's not selfish, but it's more utilitarian with also myself in mind, right? So I wouldn't say it's this, right? Use it as motivation to prove yourself even more. That's a thing too, for sure. I mean, you can go that route, but this one is a lot of pressure too, because like the more you you are going to like imagine all the people who failed to get a world record in battle for Bikini Bottom in their time competing against me. And they just kept telling themselves, like, I'm gonna do it because I have to do it, and I gotta prove myself, and, like, they never do, because I never lost it, right? Like, I don't, like, sometimes you will find somebody who's just an absolute beast, and you will never beat them. So, analyze what went wrong, develop a better strategy, or learn from it, and try again with more determination is probably where I'm at. So, for me, it's all about the strategy, I think. A lot of speedrunning and content and stuff is mental. Determination is like, you know, you have to be determined and smart, so I'll go with strategy. I think that's the Ravenclaw answer, unfortunately, but yeah. What would you most like to be remembered for? Heroism and bravery, groundbreaking discoveries and wisdom, kindness, achievements and lasting influence. I don't know. I don't think people really care about your achievements. It's more so your aura. Like the things that you did, like, that impacted others. Like, your achievements are just your achievements. They're just your claim to fame, you know? So, I don't know, this is tough. We made a big impact. Like, objectively, the most important thing we've done is the impact and the people we brought together, right? It's definitely between the first and third. I would consider in this context standing up for the game and, you know, being stubborn and not, you know, not letting people tell us that it was stupid, you know, that's like, you know, that's really important. I feel like that's more so like the vein of like how I want to be remembered for doing shit on Twitch, like, you know, fighting for the reputation of something that I cared about. This is still important, but I feel like most people on this website can say they've done this. Most people can't say that they've done this. So we go with that. You're working on a group project. What role do you naturally take the leader? Easily. Yeah. This easily the leader. Like, literally, it's all I do. I motivate people to try. That's all I do. That's my only talent. What draws you to the magical world? To protect others, mysteries, belonging. I guess we're just looking at this in the context of streaming and speedrunning, right? Like, speedrunning has given me a lot of power over my own mind and myself, so I guess that's it. If you could possess one magical ability, what would it be? Healing, understand knowledge, overcome any obstacle. Is this not the same thing? Overcoming obstacles versus the skill to achieve any goal you set. Yeah, but you earn... These are two different things. Like, you earn skill by overcoming obstacles. You ask for the strength. It's like the quote, right? Do not ask for easier lives. Ask to be stronger men. So, we gotta go with this. Oh God. It's like Harry Potter. It's between the two. Wow. This is actually what I got the last time I took it. I was kind of curious, but I took this like 5 years ago for some reason, I think. It's between these two. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it's always gonna be Gryffindor. I'm just a fucking jock at the end of the day. Human benchmark. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is the Unk test right here. Where was I when I took this in 2019? I think I was literally hitting fucking, like, 110s and 120s. Let's see where I am now. Oh my God. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Okay. No. Okay. No. We're cooked, man. It's Unk status now. It's over. It's like, it's so over, dude. Dude, it's really bad. I think I did this like a year ago because I was starting to feel old and I was still hitting like 140s. Like, this has to be just like I'm tired or something. There's no way it's this bad. Amazing. Amazing how bad this is. Like, it's like truly fallen off a cliff in the last year. The monitor can affect it. Try again. I didn't realize I wasn't. Oops. Keep like squeezing it too early. I don't think the monitor is changing anything for this. Yeah, the lowest I got was sub 100, I think, but I was averaging like somewhere between like 110 and 120 at my best, like my best set. That was when I was 22 years old. No, this is fucking cooked, dude. I'm so fucking washed up. Okay. Okay, a little better. Okay. Okay. Getting there. Still nowhere close, but getting there. Okay. Oops. That was bad. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, like, how, it's like off a fucking cliff, man. Like, it's like literally off a cliff in your late 20s, dude. I don't know if I could get lower than 150. This is crazy. Never thought I'd see the day. Like, I was here. I was here. And now I'm, like, here. Like, here, man. I was here, bro. Like, here, some shit. And this one. Crazy. Amazing. You got a PB? That's not how, like, retaking it to get a better score is autistic. That's autistic. It's like, maybe I'll know the answers this time. It's like, no. Oh. It's error prone. Sometimes you click way faster, it registers later. Oh, dang. Well, that's my excuse. But I will say, the same test I did 7 years ago, much better, dude. Like, I was literally hitting, like, dude, even like a year and a half ago, I was hitting 140. Like, the past year, it's just been like, fucking straight off a cliff, dude. Wild. I've accepted it at this point. Right, but it helps though. You know? It helps. I used to run. I used to be able to run a mile in under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I've never been a gym rat, but I was always fairly athletic. Yeah, I've accepted it at this point. I'm just Unk now. I'm the community ambassador. If, like, my hands are what took me out, like, ultimately my hands took me out, but, like, reaction time can always help, dude. Yeah, you're cooked. That's pretty bad, hon. We were watching, what was that, SpongeBob? Yeah, when there was like a jump scare in the SpongeBob movie. She literally reacted like 2 seconds after I reacted. Like, I like saw her jump after I'd already processed what happened on the screen. I made fun of her for that for like a week, so thank you for reminding me of that. She says you're welcome. My word per minute, I think it's like 90, but I punch keys with 2 fingers. Which is pretty impressive for punching keys. I gotta try this again. I'm not washed. Wait. That was better? Okay. Alright, we gotta fucking lock in. We gotta lock in. This is still so much higher than it was like 7 years ago, but like
I don't understand how people get faster than 250.
alright. Lock in.
I've literally been at this for like
Lock in. Okay, that was S. Go again. Oh, that was bad. I'm washed. I'm fucking washed, man. When I was 22, I was literally fucking hitting like 120s, man. I was so fucking cracked. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't make a difference, man. Like, for anything in general. Like, it's not necessary for speedrunning a lot of games, but like, you can't tell me that shit doesn't fucking help, though, man. Like... Yeah, I mean, that 160 was a fluke. Like, that's like... It's sad, but that's where we're at. Yeah, but like, you're not reacting to 55. You're just guessing, though. Like genuinely being honest and reacting is like, you know... Sometimes you fluke them, but like, that's the reason why it's an average, right? I'll give it one more go, just because I'm not ready to accept it. I'm not ready to accept it, man. Oh, that was bad. I will say that I'm like noticing it faster now. Like maybe I'll be able to. I gotta at least try to get below 150, man. Like I'm not ready to accept the unk yet. That was really consistent at 180. I think that's kind of where I'm at. I hit the 160 earlier. Maybe I'll try it again like next stream or something. Like I think that's where I'm capping it right now though. My voice is reasonably deep, but it's not like crazy deep. Yeah. Coming to terms with that, like, it's not the way it used to be, you know? Coming to terms with it. You know what I mean? Part of life. Going through phases of life. Eras. What other slop can we do? Yeah. We need to take the fucking political compass test. Yeah. I'm pretty sure those, like, the people who write those are left-leaning anyway, so they're all just slop. Yeah, I'm on life support, man. If it weren't for my hands, I could still rationalize speedrunning, but, like, it's very hard to at this point, even still. Because I know I'm never gonna get a run that I'll be happy with, because I'm just getting older and it's getting harder as I get older. Like, I'm never gonna have the same runs I had 5 years ago, right? So it's just a non-stop, like, chasing the dragon. It'll never happen, right? I'll never be happy. 2, I got other shit I gotta do, you know? In real life, with the stream, for the community, for the fans, like, you know, there's no way I can rationalize doing it even if my hands were working. Just that's what gave me the final push, like, time to rest, man, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty slow. 90 with 2 fingers. I'm not fast. I keep forgetting I have a video to work on. Shall we call it? It's like 2 AM. What do you guys think? We were playing Breakin rules. Then we ended up taking autism tests. Nah, it's too late. A couple of videos. It's a community update. Test and slop, yeah. Community update video for battle, and a video about the movie glitch. Short little glitch. Nothing crazy. I interviewed Reds after he got the record earlier, and then Unbones took it, and then Star took it. So, stuff's happened. Oh, he can't play zombies tomorrow, but he can on Saturday. Okay. Movie is competitive in 2026 at least, compared to other games. Because none of these games are competitive anymore. But that'll change, I think. A single frame of a goldfish in your video. I don't get it. I'm tired. Yeah, Shadow Showdown is definitely better, but yeah, this game has charm for sure. Yeah, like, movie is starting to, like, a lot of the battle runners are just going to try movie now. And like they're just smoking, like, it's like they're gonna start doing no pause storage at some point and just overtake all the original movie runners. Cause like battle's gutted, like we know the game's dying. Yeah, for now at least, right? The SpongeBob community is kind of becoming like, you know, a lot of the runners who like joined past the point when all the drama happened. They're kind of just like playing the other SpongeBob games and finding shit and optimizing shit, so yeah. Yeah, it took Unbones like 5 minutes to get to that point. Exactly. Probably takes Star even less time. Like, it's literally just like, if you're good at battle, you're just gonna get top times in that game for free. It's the way it's always been. The way it's always been for the last 10 years. Movie's never been a serious game, but maybe it can be now. We'll see. I never had any interest in running movie. I always thought like it's just easy. People know that I could have records if I wanted them. So why would I just like do the same thing with this thing that people already know I could do? I wanted to do like a different thing with it, and then we did the no hit, and then I made $80,000 in 1 month. So worth it in my opinion. I think that it was a good gambit. How are the games post rehydrated? They're decent. They're fine. Serviceable, yeah. Yeah, it was a funny challenge. And like, to be fair, like, there were other runners who actually ran the game who were trying to do it before I did it, and they still couldn't do it faster than I could, and I was being paid thousands of dollars to reset the game over and over again. So it's not like I was bad at the game. I saw it differently. I don't think that, like, because like running movie was always a big meme, but like actually doing it would have been just boring as fuck, you know? It wouldn't have been what people wanted it to be. Like, I know better than the audience in that regard. Like running movie was not it. Like, they needed to see something different that was unique, you know? Yeah, they get the job done. I agree with that. Alright. Oh, Poof is playing Black Ops. The hell is he doing on Black Ops? I guess he's playing the new thing. The PS5 port. Yeah. Alright guys, well I'll be back later. I got this video to work on. I'm gonna go contemplate where my reaction time is gonna be 1 year from now, after it's already gone down by apparently like 20 milliseconds in 1 year. Just gonna go feel old for a little bit. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Be back later. Yeah, I'm down to play multi tomorrow HD as well, or we could do zombies. I don't like, whatever. Like, may not be a 4-man lobby, but I'm down. Yeah, we're gonna be above 200 in the next couple of years. Once the father shit hits, like that's it. Like, I've heard horror stories of what happens to your body after you have kids. Like, even like as a man, like your hormones just fucking change. So that's coming soon, and we'll see the 220 millisecond reaction time, probably even sooner. Yeah, I'm down for either. All right, guys.